Audio's on there.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Tales from My Wife's Son, episode 37, The Road to Nowhere. Hope the evening finds you well, and I hope that everyone's sitting comfortably. Normally, I would hand over to one of my colleagues here in order to reconvene what happened last week. But on this occasion, I'll be counting it myself. Get a second pass at my description. I feel I left a little bit lacking last week. Any objections?
Go right ahead.
Let's meet halfway. Who would like to describe the events up until the end of the conflict?
Well, it was very interesting because we had finally, after 20 episodes, managed to bridge the walls to the central chamber and start killing everything without getting killed, which was an upside. And suddenly, it was Layman's turn. And Layman has decided to jump into the giant eye of the parallel dimension and unleash it upon this reality. Due to the unknown rules played by Bill in the background, the party has survived not being erased from reality and ending the campaign right there and then. So luckily, that enabled us to win and gain some magical insight into the events. And now we are currently mopping up whatever is left of this place.
And now
That's about it.
Now I can bring to the viewers the full scope, or at least a taste, of what occurred. As that rapier plunged its way through the glass-like sheen of Riverine, thin as wafer, and plunged its way down into the eye of that monstrous thing that was watching. The earth groaned under just the burgeoning force of the ley line as it began to just erupt outwards like a volcano. All that hoarded energy that had sunk into the soil, just bursting upwards in a great deluge toward the surface. The ritual that had been surrounding the area collapsed, all the power roiling, burning, and calling in on itself like a wicked beast. The glyphs themselves bursting one by one, popping, just every ounce of magical energy and restriction breaking and twisting away like crumbling dust. The air pulses and screams. Time bleeds. The sky ruptures in ecstasy and in cataclysmic shudder. The walls of everything you know, all reality that you've ever seen, crashes down upon itself. And there's this sensation like floating. Like you're just being gently thrown around in a sea. You look up, and you're in a different place, just for a moment. A place where the mountains are dwarfed by a passage of abomination. The stony faces of the structures here are marred and carved with gnarled hands. A light burns in the sunless sky. Its warmth is obliterated by some unknown peak. Then it becomes apparent what that peak is. The slumbering crest of that enormous blasphemy, shaping the stars as it lay slumbering. And as it begins to stand, half-woken, its twin-faced, mitred head stretching up into the depths of the night, that lumbering titan blasphemy beyond the limit of human comprehension. And your eyes are just guided upwards into the sky, when normally one would see the pinpricks of light of the stars above. What instead lays there is an endless abyss, pitted with black stars. They seem to draw in the light more than it gives off. And once again there's that sensation of being adrift in unlit currents, like in the depths of ocean. Like being hurled around by some undertow. by the movements of something of giant strength and tread. And as you begin to lay on what you feel is some surface deep below the surface, a layer of soil under the water, like silt, so far from light that you forget what it looks like. As your lungs shriek and rip at themselves, trying to purge what you feel like is water, but altogether has more density and weight. You can see the thin rays of light pinpricking up from the soil. As what you thought you had, what form you had, that face, that body, emerges through that layer. And the gate burns open. And that final scream of birth and triumph, you find yourself in a place very similar to where you were before, but with this racking sensation across your entire body. And as we've recounted, you find yourselves, once again, in the wreckage of the Temple of the Eye Tyrants, where once had been an enormous glaring eye is little more than an abyss. Not even a hole going anywhere, just an endless gap going downwards. Just a void. And since then, we've had a few little run-ins with some people, finding much of the Hell Knight Squadron dead or injured, concussed quite often, and on one occasion, a layman getting in something of a scuffle with a resident rodent.
That's a bit of understatement.
Well, he picked the poor thing up, put it in a sock, and swung it at a wall a couple of times, and then it retaliated, and scuffles were had, shall we say.
Aiden thought the fucking stream was an hour from now. Apparently, she's on the Kumite at the moment.
More like something to do with
Like who might?
Oh, that's better. That's better than that. I was going to say something about a joke.
Well, she says she'll be here fucking any moment. She's just fucking making excuses and she's running away.
Just
Any moment.
Just
What
running out of the
moment?
Kumite, toast mouth. Sailor Mooning her way here.
Sugoi desu desu. It's like,
I mean,
To send the audience here.
to be fair, I mean, I guess she just has to just pound through one last round of super chats. Because we've
Apparently the stream's been claimed as the name of the Fuhrer,
Oh, nice.
hell yeah.
implying,
I mean,
it,
that's very
implying it was anyone else's.
So, what's it called? Fucking, am I still up, like, standing outside and seeing fucked up shit?
Yep. You're just gazing out into the mist. And that, again, I'll actually switch back to the image. In fact, that leering, enormous, archaic house in the distance. The only thing that pierces through the fog. Reeds and houses.
What was tree?
Trees, rather.
Alright, well, I'm gonna perceive around me, look. So what's happening?
Everything around you seems completely lifeless.
What about the house?
The only thing moving is the fog. The house lacks any lights, which makes it all the more curious that it manages to pierce through the fog so easily. It's not even the structure as height or breadth. It's merely that it's as if the sharpness of its architecture is enough to cut the fog as if it were flesh.
Alright, well, fair enough. I guess fucking I'll let you finish off the other recap stuff with everybody down there, or will I just start doing stuff?
Well, depends how the others will react.
That was a sound.
You may relay this to the others if you wish.
How deep was the hole? Was it long? Are they further away than 100 meters?
They're about 100. They're about 100 and so feet below. They're a good ways below. Let's put it this way: if you hadn't literally assaulted this place like Precinct 13, The guards would never have heard you to begin with.
Lads,
So,
we've
well,
we've got super.
It's just that one of you uses. It's just that one of you uses a gun that is essentially designed to take out tanks.
Who could be
Well-
that be?
Well, if I recall, outside here, it was just kind of the toy shop, and it was surrounded just by like basic bitch woodland and stuff like that, and it was all very nice, you know. But now
It was
there's a
on the
giant house
outskirts of
nowhere.
the bridge. The bridge being a fairly sizable, like, financial centre.
So,
A great number on market day. This place is thriving.
Wait, Naka. Together we can bluff this. I mean, I've got a pretty good bluff. We can do this.
all right, well, I contact them, and I'm like, guys, it's fucking foggy as shit up here, and there's a big spooky house.
Doesn't matter. I can't fucking see.
Doesn't matter, you can't fucking move.
Exactly. Just
Yeah. Bill, how stabilized are the knights and everybody else around here?
Most of them have been stabilised by your own work last session. The only one who's worse off is the squirrel. Who was pulped, eaten by his successor, and then accosted
Pulped
again. Not pulped, just accosted.
Okay, so that's basically Layman's problem. I'll just relay to Naka. Does he want some light up there? Or is it already like Sunday after, the last time?
It's certainly bright, but the fog is just, you can't even tell what time of day it is. The fog is so thick.
Yeah. So Naka, at least I can still control the weather somewhat. I can. Naka, do you want help?
I doubt it's going to do anything here because fucking the fog's just going to block the light. Like, I can see perfectly when it's fucking dark, and I can see perfectly through any bright lights or anything, but I can't see through fucking angry.
Yeah, I'll step outside and try to tune in. Bill, you remember that I can control the weather with my mood. So, yeah, that's right. I'll try, to stay down and be calm and just let all the stress and the tension just flow down my being, and to try to visualize the fog coming down.
Roll me an auto-hypnosis check.
Which is
Wisdom based.
Wisdom based. Okay.
Normally you can't do these untrained, but the closest thing we have. You try and calm yourself. And as you breathe in deep, filling your lungs, breathing out, emptying them completely, and over again, it almost feels like you're not properly in your body, like something isn't right. You're not seated in yourself. There is something, just the sharp taste on the tip of your tongue you can't place. And there's something about the way the air feels isn't right. It feels heavy and stagnant. It's as if this place has never seen fresh air in 1,000 years. It's even worse than it was before this escapade. As if it's physically weighing you down.
Can I use knowledge planes to maybe discern, is this like the swamp plane or something?
You may attempt.
Well, he's saying that. I just say, if I recall, Duck, you went over and picked up, used Deadly Boy to pick up Mud's cocoon, yeah?
Okay.
Yeet.
Alright, so cool. I just say, fucking, come on, everybody come up here. I imagine Layman
Wow,
disappears
hashtag
into
me
hammer
too.
space. Layman
want-
disappears
shut
into
up.
autism space.
Monster Demon, do you want to become a bomb?
hashtag me too, ladies. I understand the pain.
By the way, welcome back, Aiden.
Hey,
Oh,
we
no,
didn't get to say
Good to
hello.
have you back.
Cropped it so nice.
I do love the artwork though on this one, Ritualist.
It's all your fault.
This is your doing. But Ritualist, you've heard stories, specifically first-hand accounts, of, well, specifically what you just saw, that vision between your falling unconscious and waking up again?
Yep.
You're definitely on a different plane. You went through another, even like further out there plane to get here. You suspect you are on one of the outer planes.
Do we have any knowledge how to return back home, or is it like this, like close enough?
You're not sure how far the plane shift went. It could be much more widespread than you care to really imagine. This could be a local area. This could be a small building or a city block. It could be as widespread as the whole island. It's very rare that this amount of energy is released.
I'm going to go knock on the door.
Which door specifically?
The big spooky house's door.
I should note that the house in question is several miles away.
Oh, Jesus.
You may wish to gather your party before venturing forth.
Well, yeah, everybody, like, fucking, well, I told everybody, come on out. So.
Yeah. Before I left the note to the unconscious poor fucks. Basically, it goes along the lines that IRA was here. You can find us at Punches if we ever manage to get back, because we have no idea what happened, and that basically we can explain everything to them later, because we're basically looking for you. That's our main excuse for going away.
Isn't that a little bit like doing 9/11 and then leaving like by Al Qaeda? Thank you. Like, I hope they give us credit.
Yeah.
You flew a layman into the two towers, and now here you are.
No,
Please, US government, I would really like.
You might have thought that 9/11 was rough, but imagine if inside the two towers wasn't money, it was magic.
no.
And then it explodes like Chernobyl's reactor in fucking Stalker, and reduces fucking New York to the exclusion zone.
No. I've got the best idea ever. We need to do like fucking 9/11 style attacks, except we use the same tactics.
I must stress to those at home that this is not my intention.
Bill. Except you know what happened in like the Omaha bombing where they warned them on the wrong street. We tell them the wrong tower, so they all evacuate into the tower we're going to hit.
Yeah, because when you hear that a bomb's going to go
Yeah,
off, you go into the opposite tower. Yeah, I often do that.
You don't just go out into the plaza and hope for the best.
Or just go
Fine,
home.
then we-
Just go home.
Fine,
How fucking bootleg does your terrorist attack have to be to aim a plane at the fucking fire evacuation point?
No. Oh no! What you got to do is you got to tell them, "Oh, we're going to fly a plane into a building," and then just drive 50 semi trucks into the plaza. That's how you do it.
Jesus Christ, this has all gone
All
so
right.
horrible so quickly.
Now you're thinking with terrorism.
Okay, did everybody get out without incident?
One moment, please, folks.
Yeah. Do we check for traps? The bullshit.
Nah, that's fine. Fucking, I threw a fucking rock when I was
You've
leaving it.
checked for
It's really
traps.
fine.
You have found a Discord. Oh no.
Oh.
You have found the trap Discord. You're now doxed.
Well, in any case, Bill seems to be doing something. But yeah, like, I'm thinking when we get out, let's just head in the direction of the spooky house, find out if Corey's in it or whatever. Fucking lit.
Sorry for the
Any-
delay there, folks.
No bother. What's it called? Fucking. So everybody okay with just heading towards the spooky house?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Rolling perception along the way to know shit.
Yeah.
And I also tell everyone that I'm pretty sure that we are on a different plane, or like what you say, Bill, some sub-plane of existence.
You suspect that you have reached one of the outer planes.
Ah, Cornwall.
Yeah.
So what's your plan now? Crashing this plane with no survivors.
Alright, let's start hoofing it.
On that, as if on note, you hear something in the distance. It's the gentle, distant rolling of wheels.
Oh, God.
Gentle sound of hooves.
Hey, does it sound like hooves or like two coconuts clapping together?
Coconuts.
Yeah, it's just two coconuts.
They sound like the same thing.
Yeah, these two things are actually very similar to each other.
Right,
If you want me to go cut a horse's legs off with my sound effects, I'm more than happy to oblige, but I feel like the law would have something to say about this.
Fuck. Alright,
Be that as it
so
may.
well, you do have a
Nuka,
horse.
Nuka, you're the one who hears the distant sounds. Everyone else is probably downstairs, busy attending to the unconscious, or in at least one case, trying to talk down Ursula, who is currently grasping a bastard sword in one hand that is writhing with white light, and looks as if she's about to stab someone. No, I believe last session she was talked down somewhat.
Alright, well, I'm gonna fly up into the air out of, what do you call it? Get being trampled to death by horses height. And I'm just gonna float over in the general direction of them.
As you climb higher into the air, it's amazing how quickly you lose sight of the building. The one you were at.
Don't fucking
And
disappear into
after
nowhere.
After about 10 feet, you lost sight of it. After about 20 feet, you have no landmarks left whatsoever. All around you is just thick white fog.
Well, I telekinetically say to Ritualist, fucking just stay where you are, and I'll smell you to get back.
Here, let's see.
Nuka, the sensation you're experiencing is deeply, deeply disquieting. You almost feel like you're underwater. Like the fog has substance, and flows, and ebbs, and there's an undertow to it.
And our resident fucking fog and mist expert is currently fucking bedding up with fucking Jimmy Savile.
Wait. Bill, could nature tell me about the fog?
Potentially.
Haha.
Would you like to investigate?
And that's a +4 as well. On a
This is
nature roll.
this is no natural fog.
Fuck, I'll roll an Arcana then. And that's another +4.
Okay. This fog is similar to the spell known as Solid Fog.
Oh shit, I'm not.
Oh.
In essence, it slows down everything it touches. With some marked exceptions. With enough force, you can just move up to speed. But
This is not kill
it's
cloud.
most likened... It's not Cloud Kill, because no one's dead.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It doesn't have any... It doesn't seem to have any physical effect on anyone other than its sheer weight and mass.
Could I just cast, like, Dispel Magic?
It seems to be a natural facet of wherever you are.
Oh, that's okay then.
Yeah.
So
I don't think that's work. It's going to be like trying to get rid of the air. You know, it's just it's all over the place.
Well, if it's going to be gay like that, then I'll just summon my horse and just sitting up.
Didn't call it the fog famine, did you?
Okay, is everybody outside?
As you call forth your horse, you notice that it's not alone.
What?
It seems to be leading what appears to be a carriage. Similar to the one you used previously.
You know what?
The one you may recall that you rode in a carriage on your way around the aisle earlier in the week.
Yeah.
This is it looks like the exact same carriage, only it is lacking its rider. It has horses, but they seem emaciated. Their eyes are darting around wildly. As much they might move about, their eyes may move about, they are milky and clouded over. It's apparent that these animals are very, very blind.
Can I sense anyone inside the carriage or anything like that?
As the carriage moves up to you, it comes to a halt. The door creaks slowly. An empty carriage.
Are they like bat?
Can you ride on
horses?
top of the carriage?
Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Oh, this is so obvious. I get Deadly Boy to throw out a monster demon
This
because
bit
clearly this is
Lil,
the situation.
Yeet.
This bitch Savile. Yeet.
Well, I take it I healed the carriage.
Remember,
Well,
clunk clip with every trip.
I take it I healed the carriage.
I think I'll
Well,
stay
well.
on top of the carriage and I'll go inside the creepy carriage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way back using smell and just listen. If
Move
that's
over the
okay.
mist. Who will you be taking anyone with you from the temple? Will you be leaving them here?
You know, actually, do we have anything like? Bill, you remember that the golden pen you have left us last week? Can you use it like to mark the trail on the ground? You know, slowly, just drip a little bit of gold.
You may, but I warn you that it may be somewhat risky, considering the pen is a wand of explosive runes.
Okay, in that case, I'll just occasionally drop a gold coin as we move along, so we know our way back or something.
Roll composure.
Yeah, I have to roll. We'll
Roll to make it
save.
rain. Yep.
All right. Well, to pick up mud and put them on top of the carriage, and I'm gonna get my rope out of my bag, and I'm just gonna tie them to the roof.
Why am I not allowed inside
Actually,
the carriage? There were days.
do we
Wait, this is
do we
20. This is
succeed, Bill?
2018.
Well, technically you're allowed in. You just have to be at the back.
You elect instead to use copper coins. They may not be as shiny, but they're cheaper.
Yeah, I'll use copper coins.
You fucking, you're in a big cocoon. You know, like fucking, you're gonna take up space. You're getting tied to the
No,
roof.
you're just a crystal
He's
man.
nowhere near as like even with the cocoon, he's not as big as one of you guys.
Yeah, no, but chill.
But he
like,
is still in a cocoon, so yeah, put him on the roof. I don't see the problem.
Well, fucking, he's
See,
gonna
look,
be wobbling
see, look,
about the place and shit.
This
Like,
wanted
fucking
intersectionality, brothers, right? You know,
Like,
women,
right,
oh, we're
like,
oppressed,
just
but then
the
they'll betray
bits
you at
on
first.
carriages where you're supposed to tie your luggage there. Like, do you want to be sitting there? We go over a bump, and then all of a sudden, Mud's cocoon bounces and smacks you in the face.
Just lay me
I'm here.
sideways.
I mean, you essentially are luggage at this point.
All right, fine.
Your face is
Do you
luggage.
know what? All right, I get in the carriage. I put fucking Mud in the centre of the thing, and I use a fucking footrest. There you go. Everybody enjoy the footrest.
Actually, do I sense anything familiar about the horses?
The horses are definitely the horses you had prior, but they seem somewhat worse for wear.
Just slightly, yeah.
Like it's clear that something has happened to them, something deeply disquieting to them.
Cool.
Like they're at the slightest movement, they like spook slightly.
Oh, that's not right.
I take it.
I hate to use the term "cracked out" to describe an animal, but
Well, I take it they've got reins or whatever. Yeah.
yet they are rigged into the carriage.
Wait, what happened to the driver though? Because we still don't know that. That's the main thing.
Well, I'd say duck me and you up front, like sit there. You take the reins or whatever, and fucking everybody else get in the back. How's that sound?
I am on the back of the carriage, dropping coins.
Fine. You know what? I'll even roll a ride check, and I'll even include Richard's +4 in that. Sure.
Would it be easier for you to sit in the roof? Actually, sit at the back.
Yeah, in the back of the roof. Yeah.
All right, you sit at the back of
You
the
know,
roof.
I'm watching the back, crossbow out.
Yeah. Bill, how well do I ride that carriage?
You've actually probably driven carriages before yourself, given the time period and Ireland's level of technology.
Mm-hmm.
Two-horse carriages make a big deal.
What about you? You're just going to sit in the carriage and just point your bow out the window. Aiden.
Sorry. Yeah, I suppose any place, if there's anywhere left for me to sit, just
Yeah, I
clown
think you and
card
Mud
up.
are the only people. I think you and Mud are the only people inside the carriage.
Sure. All right. Yeah, and just aim out the window, I guess, if need be.
Right, everybody ready to go and fucking duck, take it away, I guess, right towards the spooky house.
Okay.
Clackety clackety clop clop clop.
No other business at the Tyrant Temple?
Not that I can think of. We took all the good shit.
We basically just picked up everything we could. I called it the demon skin, picked up the statues, picked up the prisoner. Everything has been loaded up, I think.
Prisoner, I feel like you should probably expand upon that.
Yeah, remember when we cleaning out the auction room?
Ah, yes, the cultist.
The cultist, yeah. He's all tied up and unconscious, and I'm keep him that way as long as I can.
Alright, we've got a good then. Well, I guess just stick him next to Mud. On
When
the
playing on
floor.
the room,
Bill, what would I roll to force convert?
He's unconscious.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter to me. I mean, is there anything I could use to like baptize him while he's unconscious?
Well, depends how degenerate you want to get.
Let's not continue this conversation then.
Well chosen.
Yeah, basically, all the loot, I can send you the list later, but basically everything is everything that's written down.
Okay.
Alright, well, onward to glory.
Duck, as tense as the horses may seem, they almost drive themselves. They don't really seem to need much input from your reins. In fact, there's a bizarre slackness to the reins, as if they were sized for horses far larger.
Why do I feel like something very bad has happened to these horses?
You can try and examine them if you wish.
They came
Yeah.
I'll roll an Arcana and be a +4 again. So, because anything magical happened to them.
As you were kind of checking their manes, you notice something. There's a soft spot in their skull, and it's almost like examining it. There's something strange going on underneath the skin. You're not quite sure what.
Ritualist, do you want to roll a heal check?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just going to sit in the passenger seat and close my eyes and just keep my scent going fucking strong and fucking listening very carefully to everything in the surrounding region while this is going on.
Knuckle, all you really sense is that a very strong, sharp scent like snow.
I got a nat 20 in my perception.
Nice.
Knucker, you can smell something out into the fog. Something you haven't smelled in quite some time. This odor like bone marrow and hemp cloth. It's very distant, but you can smell something moving.
Guys, I think we might have company. Either that or we're being followed. Or something.
I've got these
something out in the
night
woods.
vision goggles. Would they help at all to see through the fog?
They do have a thermal setting.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna roll perception then. And oops. And then I don't know if I get anything from wearing the goggles.
You do indeed. You get a hefty +8 bonus to detect hidden creatures. There is
Alright.
definitely something out there, and it does not. It has the rough outline of a human being, but when it starts to move, it becomes apparent that outline isn't as fixed as it should be. it looks more like something inside a human body trying to move around it, like it's trying to test the limits of what it's in, like almost like a rat trapped inside a bucket or a paper bag, just moving about jerkily, trying to find whatever exit it can, and it shambles around in the fog in its own disquieting way. Doesn't pay any mind to the usual limits of human movement. You can see joints snap back on themselves and snap back into place. You can see it scuttle between bipedal, quadrupedal, tripedal, every mode of movement you could imagine. And as it comes to a wall, it simply walks through it.
Jesus.
Bill?
Well, guys, bad news and good news. Bad news, I think we're in Silent Hill. Good news, we're all pretty good guys, so Silent Hill won't do anything bad to us.
Wait, right? I just thought of something. You said it did every form of movement. Did it moonwalk?
Well, at one point its legs were on backwards.
Oh, like Mark Zuckerberg.
That's good enough. That's good enough.
Is it the Zuck?
No, it's
He
not here
does-
to steal your information.
Well, he does bend his knees backwards. I've
God,
seen
is
proof.
that...
No, that's because he's one of us. Oh shit, I shouldn't have said that.
Uh-oh. Hang on, what?
He's an angler.
Alright, okay, so Richard's got a 41. What's to do with the horses?
Okay. Just feeling along its mane. Something... These horses have been exposed to some kind of chemical or drug. And the result is that the hippocampus within its brain has grown to the point where it has split the skull open subdermally and pushed forward out through the wound. If you run your fingers along the actual flesh, you can feel the softness of a row of tumors like a crest. And as your fingers run across the mound of cancerous matter, you can see the horse's eyes twitch spasmodically. And you notice quite worryingly that on the horse on the left, that's perhaps the more quiet of the two. On the right side of its face, its mouth doesn't stop where it normally does. It goes all the way up to its jaw. Like a dog's mouth, rather than a horse's.
Okay, I'm going to immediately tap into the way, which remember.
Sorry,
then
you
later.
cut out, Knuckle.
Yeah, I heard about
What?
Just give me a moment to. Yep, sorry about that. I'm going to use my loyalty, which is still active on everybody, to check to see the condition of everybody. How is everybody? Is everybody all right?
Some of you are quite badly knocked up. Like,
Other than
there are
that,
injuries.
Is there,
Quite bad ones.
Is there anything especially weird other than nasty boo-boos?
Apart from that, it all seems fairly uniform.
Fair enough.
It seems as though everyone's suffering from as you experienced as you went into the fog, that sense of weight. Everyone seems more sluggish.
Mm.
But it's almost like the gravity. It's almost like the gravity here is slightly stronger than previously.
Can I
Well,
just drop a gold point to see how fast does it go down and perceive is there any difference?
It takes a disquietingly long amount of time to hit the floor. Like it's almost like it's falling through syrup. It's not consistent. It'll be falling, and then towards the end, it'll just slow and gently rest on the ground.
All right.
Well,
I'm going to go. I'm going to go up behind Ritualist, and I'm going to check the back of his neck anyway, just in case. Excuse me, Ritualist. Just let me take a look at you. In and out of the ordinary? Does it seem nice?
Ritualist, you feel somewhat disquieted by the idea of the vampire you work for going up to the back of your neck.
Why do you want to do this? Give me a reason.
Because the back of the horse's necks are fucked. That's all. I'm gonna drink your jipple blood.
I gently really show just a small portion as he little needs to see.
It looks completely
At
normal.
Twilight, I ain't gonna kiss you or bite you. Calm down.
It looks completely normal.
Alright, good.
Aiden, your leg itches for a moment.
I'm wondering if so I think I'm still technically just raging all the time. Can I change that if I do the Song of Marching, which is supposed to make us all move faster? Would that sort of counter some of these effects?
It
Just
certainly
to
alleviate some of the symptoms.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, so at least everybody's a little bit less sluggish, I guess. But then we still have to figure out the overarching problem, or whatever's happening. So there you go. Everybody is a little bit less
Derp.
lethargic, I guess.
Yeah, everyone has a certain. As you sing your cotton field songs, and you feel a little bit more upbeat. Seamus,
Yeah.
for a moment, you could have sworn you saw a light on in the house.
Yeah, that's
But when you turn back to it, it's definitely off.
Oh, okay, that's grand then.
Alright.
I'm
Alright, everybody
gonna
back in the
roll-
horse.
I'm gonna roll another perception, and that's +4 again.
Are we approaching the house, by the way, or is this just going to last forever?
It's- Yeah, you're gently. The carriage is gently making its way through the fog.
Right, cool. So we're all
You can
back
spare the
on
horses
it
if you
now.
wish.
Do I notice anything with perception 22? No. Or is it just...
What odor in the air?
Let's try and keep a brisk pace, but let's not like fucking full on gallop. That's a bad idea.
One sec, the odd odor in the air. Could I roll anything else to try and see what that is?
It smells almost like rotten eggs. It's at this point, as you're noting on the smell, something skitters out from an alleyway across the road. Whatever it is, it's on all fours. But something about it doesn't look like it was born to move on all fours. And as it runs across the road, it unfortunately gets on the wrong side of the wheels and bursts in a shower of black blood, spraying the side of the carriage
It's not fun.
and rocking the interior of it quite substantially. Everyone inside, who probably didn't see that, gets a sudden jolt as the carriage runs over something quite large.
And then Mud's cocoon rolls over the cultist. We just hear.
Just keep rolling,
Just falls directly onto his leg.
Here is the art of the two, by the way.
Did any of us get covered in the blood, or was it just the carriage that did?
The carriage got the worst of it.
Right, yeah, right.
Okay.
A few might have gotten like a stray drop of it, but there is glass in the windows, so it mainly just sprays up the side.
Was it like moving with stealth or something? Like, how did I not smell it when I've got like a 30-foot scent radius?
You certainly smell it now. The smell is beyond description, quite frankly.
God, I look like one of the cocoons from fucking Viva Pinata. Jesus Christ.
You're like one of
Have you
those
seen
weird,
about
like
this?
Czechoslovakian spiral cakes.
Oh,
I love those.
I'm a sweet roll.
These are
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
You've seen above that the two lemons and the
Yeah, I
flower.
got that.
Try not to bring attention to that one before we get, just in case we get down to
No,
it.
they're just delivering baby children to the town.
They're delivering joy. Look, they're laughing.
They're delivering cultural enrichment from Luxembourg.
Alright,
Is
okay.
someone's fucking stream, or am I going mental? Oh no, the dice is there.
Alright,
Alright.
fucking, let's just keep on rolling towards the house.
I don't really have much choice.
How far away are we, Bill?
Oh, about halfway there now. But as you're like overwhelmed by that horrific odor, that you can hear another sound. The sound of wheel.
I'm guessing I'd be more here.
Yeah, I would be. Well, Layman is.
You're not large anymore because you're not riding on your own horse.
Yeah, get Layman to fuck. Go.
Somewhere out there in the mist, something is moving quite quickly. You can hear the sound of iron-shod wheels over cobblestones.
Oh. Nani?
Again, I guess I'll try to roll perception with the goggles.
Oh yeah.
You
I'll
see
assume,
it clear as day.
I'll assume deadly top.
In the distance, what appears to be the shattered remnants of a carriage, drawn by two skeletal horses. A man clad in armor mans the reins, and behind him is just a crude wooden box that once might have been a carriage, shattered, broken apart, ripped asunder, but held together with this strange trellis work you, for a moment, can't quite see. And as it moves closer, you notice is what appear to be dozens of interlocking arms, each holding in place a chunk of the carriage. As it rides along, and it's gaining on you.
Oh no, it's Sam.
Does he look friendly?
He looks familiar.
One second, I've got this. I've got this.
Deja vu.
Does he has armor?
Oh yeah, he does.
The horses have armor.
Yes, they do.
Does armor look like it has been cracked from ice and fire?
Oh, it does.
Okay, 1 second. I've got this. Right. I'm rolling a bluff check to like quickly somehow dye my hair and just shout back, "I'm not the stand user you're looking for."
Fuck off.
I think you know the response.
Oh, God, here we go.
You go in there.
Here we go. Roll initiative, bitches.
Roll it. So we clear it first. For some reason. Okay. So how can I set this to repeat?
Wait, I'm just going to quickly ask now. I'm considering I like evaporated his body. I'm guessing he doesn't like me.
Seriously, how do I set this thing to repeat?
Just spam it loads.
Oh God, he's got an edgy version now that he's fucking undead and fucked up on his weird abomination carriage.
It's time for the remix.
You'll notice that I've been saving this song for the second fight with this guy.
Should I even bother? I'm abstaining.
Oh God. Well, duck. Ah, fuck. Oh no, wait, I'm first. Hey! Nice. Right, well, I'm gonna move to the back of the carriage and I'm gonna fucking start it up again and fucking fire it with a nice big old fucking silver wave.
Drop it down to 4%, guys. Okay. It's a silver wave, correct?
Yep, so that's well, imagine it's like 30 odds with my blades, the bonuses, and blah blah, whatever. Okay, I hit.
Okay. Is that versus him or his vehicle?
I'm going to aim for one of the horses.
Okay. You'll attempt to counter. And what appears to be a pretty deft maneuver, pulls on the reins, rearing up one of the horses, almost like a handbrake turn on as it just seemed to jackknife slightly. The blade beam just kind of goes over, barely missing the neck horse.
Alright, well, fucking... I'll just... You know what, Rhett, you're next. Direct round.
You speeded me up.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep, you're up.
Let's see if I have anything useful. Sorry, I have just to turn music off because it's distracting me. Okay, should I fire or do I have anything special? Roll perception. Is this guy like undead or whatever he is?
Oh, you don't need to roll for that. You can see as he leers out of the fog, just encrusted, God knows what, icicles and burn marks, charred flesh and bone all amalgamated into this crude rictus grin.
Yeah, I suspect that those paralyzing bolts will not work on the undead. You remember that we had that neurotoxin last time? It will not. It would work, or
poison normally does not affect the undead, but you're not sure what kind of undead he is.
Okay, then I'll not risk it. I'll then just use my standard crossbow. Copy the attack. Do I have bonus from Aiden or no?
Actually, I have a question about that too. Would I have any kind of ability to think about what would be better to do the +2 morale or the morale bonus that I get from the Inspired Rage, or if the fatigue or whatever that we're experiencing from the fog, if it would be better to continue to do the thing that's making that a little better? Because I'm not sure if we're going to get, is everyone weighed down or lethargic? If we'll get penalties.
I mean, I am, but that's different.
Oh shit.
It would probably be certainly more cost effective to use the marching song, whereas if you want to try and take this guy down fast, go with the courage. The rage.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, if I just stop doing the Song of Marching, then I'll go back to, alright, fucking rage out.
Do I get bonus now or when it's your turn?
I think... Oh no, sorry, I don't know them, actually.
It'll be on your it will kick in on her turn.
Okay.
then please
Until then you get the bonus from marching.
Yep.
Yeah, so what bonus is that?
That bonus is that you don't take a massive penalty to your movement.
It's not like a planned move. Because I also use rapid shot, it's -2 for 3 attacks.
Okay.
Okay, so here is 3 attacks.
Can we get rid of Lehman again and just have Ritualist at the back? Because Ritualist was already at the back and I moved up to the back as well. Yeah. So just so that he's not shooting through me for reasons like that.
Oh,
Fucking Ritualist, what's wrong with you fucking monster?
Holy shit!
how do you want to deal those up?
Okay, so basically each of these attacks is also a platinum bolt, so it's plus the internet, so not the regular one. So, do I roll 2 confirmation?
Yes, please. Come on, you can't roll any more 20s.
Yeah, I cannot.
Okay. Are these the crystal bolts or the regular?
These are
bolts,
the regular but platinum bolts.
Okay. Sounds like I'm glad I had booze. Okay. They do not confirm, but they certainly hit.
So
How would you like to be? What are you aiming for here? Aiming for him or his mounts?
Yeah, I'm going to aim for the mounts. From the picture, it looks like he has only like one mount with 2 heads.
More or less. It appears to be 2 horses that have been crushed together.
I'm going to aim for the mounts then.
Okay. In that case, those will crit.
Yeah. By the way, nothing from Aiden for attack or no?
No.
No, not.
No. Okay, so that's just. I am not in close range, so it's just against Goyim. It's only that. Oh fuck! Come on. That's gay. Actually, I have to do double damage. Oh, no.
Yeah, you roll twice. You don't do just doubled. It's just. Okay. And for the one that isn't a crit.
And for them, it isn't the crit.
Okay. Okay. You more or less you obliterate one of the heads straight with the first shot, and proceed to just carve your way through its flesh. Chunks of like rotten meat and broken bone just splintering away from it. At this point, it's little more than a flat stump with a glowing red rune burned into the flesh and bone. How'd this end up in the fucking not queue? Oh well, it's nice. So I complain. People been sneaking in shit to the fucking queue again. Right. Well, roll a bit. Okay. Despite being decapitated by your barrage, the steed keeps thundering forwards, towing in those enormous steel-shod wheels. The reins still in that gauntleted fists of its, despite its shattered body, strongly built and seemingly reforged pilot. You can see just out of the fog these burning bright eyes, like 2 chips of white light, glowing ice.
And that's about it. I can do at this minute.
Okay.
It's his turn.
Okay. You like accelerate. You spur on his steed, taking what appears to be a long chain, as one would a riding whip. Just lashes at the undead beast, and it rears up as it stampedes forward, wrenching up chunks of the cobblestone as it moves. And then as he nears, just whirling that long spiked chain around, he is going to see who gets it.
Come at me, bro.
Oh, do you reckon that's
Knucker.
weapon things?
A chain winds its way around your sword arm. And just as you think it's like, it glanced off your armor, it wrenches and tightens like a boa constrictor, cutting into your arm. And as he does so, he casually pulls back on the reins, and you can feel this horrible jolting sensation as your arm is nearly ripped out of its socket.
I take it this is like touch AC or something.
It's a blade bind.
So
You will be flat-footed until you can break it, and you cannot use your sword arm.
I can't do. There was nothing I could do there, counter it, resist it, or anything.
You can attempt to.
Well, I'd like to go for a counter.
Go right ahead.
I'm gonna right the cut it, and I'm gonna hit it with a dance. 2, yes.
He maintains
Take it
the
up.
bind.
God damn it.
It just bites deeper into your flesh.
I take it that was a fail then.
Yeah. There's this horrible cracking noise as chunks of your armor fragment, and there's just this light spray of black blood from your arm. Okay, that'll be his turn. Seamus.
Okay. I'm assuming, to like try and keep our carriage going as fast as I can. It would be a good idea to use up my turn, not Deadly Boy's turn. Just keeping the carriage going. Yeah.
I think you need to-
The carriage will keep itself going. Your
Okay.
input's only your input really is only to steer it. That said, you do run the risk that you will hit something if something unexpected comes out. Say a turn.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So.
I was going to ask something. Where's it go? So, is there a chain wrapped around my arm that he's holding right now?
Yes.
So if Ducks
It appears to be
spot the
bolted
horses,
to his wrist.
so if Ducks spunk the horses forward, would that be a contest of strength between me and the guy to see who gets
Yes.
yanked over?
Yes, it will be.
I'd go for the duck.
Alright, well, anyway, I'll do the turn. I know. Right, okay.
You can at least chug a bomb behind your back. You know, try to hit me.
Alright. Yeah, just bomb to it. Just normal, I suppose. +4 since it's one of my macros. Yeah, that hits. Well, I'm assuming it hits with a 29.
What's that aim towards? Is the question.
Oh yeah, it would be... Oh, 1 second. I suppose I'd be aiming it for him directly.
Okay.
Um,
You lean back in your seat and casually, just taking out your pocket one of your grenades, toss up in the air lightly, and without really looking over more than over your shoulder, you just toss it backwards. And it catches him in the chest.
nice. Bomb damage. +4 and still 1d6 for Maiden, yeah?
No. Oh yeah, 1d6. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's the... So...
Wait, I did not include
Yeah,
1d6 in my damage.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
yeah, so 24 damage from the bomb altogether on the direct hit.
Okay. Fire damage.
Fire damage? No, it's just a regular bomb, I'm pretty sure.
Just fire damage, I believe.
Yeah, just fire damage, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
and... Yeah, 2 of that damage was sonic, but... Yeah. So it was 22 fire damage and 2 sonic, yeah.
He's on fire. And as he drives his carriage through the mists, it takes on the appearance almost like an enormous burning phoenix streaking through the night. But despite
Wait,
that, you can still see on his face that huge rictus grin from where the flesh of his face has been peeled back.
Did I just turn him into Ghost
Glee in his
Rider?
eyes. Oh, not the end of Ghost Rider.
Spirit of vengeance.
And I guess... one second, I just want to check one thing.
Man, imagine a fucking initial D show with fucking like Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Fucking watch the shit.
I think he would.
I'll watch the shit out of that.
Would his 2 horses technically count as like living creatures? No.
They are definitely undead. And they are one creature for the purposes of targeting. Once you discuss strategy, I'm going to use the facilities very, very quickly. I shall be back in a moment. Speak amongst yourselves. Roleplay as you wish.
Yeah, I definitely think pull forward, because one, either it fails miserably and I go flying and that'll make you happy, or two, you get yanked off into my immediate attack range and I'm going to headbutt him in the face.
I'm just after realizing I have like at least
I'm just going to continue pelting at the horses.
I'm thinking because like I have some holy water on me, and thinking like I could either like use my Islamic flying bottle to like pour it on him, or just like drop the holy water on the ground so the horses have to run over it.
Don't drop it on the ground, it's not going to be very effective. You're just going to fly over it basically, just so fast.
Yeah.
Maybe you can give it to me as a quick action and I can pull it over my bolts. Or more
See, the thing is, I have a flying bottle that can like fly over them and dunk it on them. But the thing is, with how fast we're going, it would probably like get lost. So, not great.
And also, don't forget, like the things get really, it's like really slow moving about the place and stuff like that, and we've got the mist to deal with as well.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
don't forget how slow it was when the coin get dropped.
Sorry for the delay there.
Yeah, no problem. You can. So, but Richless, would you get to go again since you got moved up by Nuka?
No, he doesn't get to go twice.
Okay. So wait, why don't you give it to me then, and I'll put it on my arrows, the holy water.
That is also good. Give it to her.
Yeah. I'll use the last bit of my turn just to pass Aiden a flask of holy water.
Okay. And then I guess I'm going to also attack then, obviously, but I want to cover my arrows with the holy water. Would that count as like a swift action to do that, or?
Yeah, call it swift.
Okay. Okay, in which case, like, I don't think I can change the song. So that's also a swift one. Alright, so it's... And how many times can I attack?
I believe it is 5.
Okay. What should I aim for, the guy or the horses? Or both, guys?
I would aim for the other horse. You know, we've got to try and slow them down, because I reckon if he catches up to us in his next turn, he's probably going to fucking knock us off the road.
Okay. So that'll be 1 second. And then +4. I don't think I get anything else. Okay. Okay. Alright.
That's the damage
Is that
roll.
right? Oh shit, sorry.
D20s. Don't worry about that.
What is it? What am I doing now?
Just roll /R.
Yeah.
5d20.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No worries at all.
I still get confused on this.
Don't worry. I know people have been playing this game for literally like years and still do the same thing. So it's no big deal.
Okay.
Yikes! Roll to confirm. So that's another d20, please.
Fuck the horses in this episode.
Fucking horse aside.
We'll be having
Making
glue tonight,
glue.
lads.
Hippocampicide?
We'll be having some fucking lasagna.
Oh, fucking Findus. Here comes Findus, which incidentally is the name of the horses. Both of them. Okay. Never mind. I'll... Okay.
I have fucked up this horse before.
You essentially hobble it. You see one of your arrows cuts into the beast's shoulder, and you see the split of bone as the arrow buries itself and begins to slow and move erratically. Knocker, roll me you get to make a CMB check. Try and break free.
Can't I just grab the chain and fucking pull the dude while he's...
You may
shit's
attempt
fucked
to.
up?
You can. The CMB check can be for whatever you wish it to be.
CMB, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and fucking yank the dudes there. I'm gonna use my flying and I'm basically just gonna use my supernatural flying and just hook my feet on the fucking top of the cart and just pull the fucker. So that's CMB, so D20 plus CMB.
Yep.
Six. Fuck. Yeah. Did I get anything for you guys? Well, I think I did something for Ritualist. What is it for you, Ritualist, again? +4?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. +4, but it applies to this check. Is this a strength check?
Yeah, CMB and stuff. So yeah, it's like my attack roll sort of thing.
Yeah, then it applies. Then it applies.
Okay, Nuka, you have two options.
Yeah.
You can either let go of the blade bind, which would drop your katana onto the roof of the carriage, which would but free you, or you can attempt a opposed strength check with the carriage rider and try to fight it out.
I'm gonna try and oppose strength
But
check.
if you fail that check, you will be dragged off the carriage, because presently you're off balance as a direct result. You couldn't quite get the purchase you wish you could. You can feel your heels as they dig into the carriage's roof start to give.
But I've got perfect maneuverability with flight and shit like that. So can't I use that to lock myself in?
You have perfect maneuverability, but you're not even movable. Because otherwise, otherwise that could backfire. People who also have perfect maneuverability.
Fuck it, I'm gonna fight it out. No matter what happens, fuck it, go on for it.
Roll that shit, fam.
So strength check then.
Yep, you need to roll good.
So I'm just D20 plus my mod. It's been a while since we did a check.
Yep.
Oh, come on, please don't be lower than 10 today. Come on, you're gonna fuck me. You're gonna fuck me. Hey, it was actually decent.
Okay. Everyone can hear the shrieking coming from the iron as it stretches and stretches, and a link at the center gives way, cracks and shatters, leaving you with a length of chain as well as him.
Oh, did we tie?
Yeah.
You now have a chain. Oh, hell
You
yeah.
now have about half of the spike chain.
Oh, yeah, probably half.
Call
But
me
your
two
arm is free,
chains.
most importantly.
You can bitch slap him back with that half.
Beat him with the fucking chain. Don't even spin it around. Just
You know,
like,
your hand will now lag back significantly. Will there be anything else, Aiden?
1 sec. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Oh shit, I forgot the holy water.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess the electricity too. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, yeah. And here's the thing about holy water. Holy water is water with silver dust in it, and silver is the best conductor of electricity that we know of.
But Aiden, don't forget, you also have on your arrows plus 1d8 on each attack. How many arrows do you fire?
Oh, I
And
didn't
what-
know that.
And water is
Yeah,
good for electricity
the
as
gold
well.
bonus.
Video games taught me that.
Water.
Okay, so an extra 5d8 damage,
Yeah,
Extra.
your roll.
extra 5d6 damage on top of that. 10d6 in fact. And plus 2 damage per dice.
Yeah, and then the sonic damage 1d6 on that too.
Okay, so slash art.
Has he got?
The big guy.
Yeah, what do I do? Sorry.
I got this one because it's a bit
Okay.
granular. 5d8 plus 8 plus 10d6 plus 20 plus 1d6 sound plus 2d4 for each attack. So 10d4. Yeah. Ooh. Jesus, what a die. Okay, he's gonna need a new horse. Just as it looks like the horse is going to pull through and carry its aura forward, the electricity begins to course through the silver, and you can see the silver inside the holy water. It just smelts on the spot. The water is reduced to a fine steam that cuts through the fog, and as it does so, it carves its way through the horse's body. It's as if the droplets of water are moving through air rather than flesh, and as it exits the body, it bursts into a white flame. Apparently allowing the owner of the carriage to be swallowed up with the fog.
Go get fucked.
Why do you keep coming? Do you want us to do this to you?
Next time we get in a carriage, just expect this cunt to turn up and he's going to be a robot or some shit next time.
No,
He's not Frieza.
Next time we get in the carriage, we're just going to have a huge cannon on the back, and we are going to have it on primed and just wait.
Okay. Well timed it seems, as that the rhythm bot has run out of Eurobeat. Oh, God damn it! Hang on.
Don't worry, you can just stop there, I think.
So
Euroski.
And now we have the art of us fighting the guy.
Oh shit.
there's
Oh, that's pretty good.
sweet silence that ensues it as that carriage is swallowed back up by the mist. It's just the soft sound of your horses galloping and the roll of your own wheels.
Must be fairly close to that fucking house now after
And the,
all that.
and the soft hum of the goals. And then, fortunately, there's this noise that erupts out of the fog.
Is he back?
It's going to be that cunt with a jetpack.
He's gonna be running this
Not
time like in
quite.
Avengers. Like, choo, 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 choo.
No, he'll just have fashioned a fucking unicycle out of what's left.
Just to check, Bill, after that there, I take it combat ended.
Oh no, he stuck himself inside of a wheel, like the fucking skeleton wheels.
Oh, damn, I do actually have a stat block for wheel skeletons that someone made for me. You can see inside the fog something moving, a red light. A baleful, dark red flame that just hangs in the air.
Please don't be the second form.
Is it a tail light?
Oh god, it's Shin Chicken Tarask.
Oh, it's not that, don't worry.
I take it
You can
combat
see-
ended and we got our shit back, yeah, like manoeuvres and stuff.
You have a round, I'd say, and you can see a figure outlined amongst the flames. The armored figure now without his carriage, but still chains wrapped around his limbs, and he lashes a hand backwards, chain passing through the fog into some unseen realm that seems to ripple the fog like the surface of a lake. And that horrific roaring, that shrieking of some unseen behemoth. And then he takes a close grip on the chain and slowly drags it forward. The first thing you see among the flames, 2 enormous tusks, like the horns of some great beast, and burning red eyes, like spotlights unto themselves. I know we got a song better than this one. Don't worry.
What the fuck are we, like Belfast or some shit?
It's a fucking.
One moment, let's skip through the queue, which is now so
Oh,
fucked that
don't riding on like a mammoth or something.
Why is the queue so fucked?
it's. I think it repeated unto itself.
Yeah, just be clear. I don't know if that's going to be one.
Yeah, let's just go clear. But there's
The magic of theatre!
the magic of the sound. There we go. I think you're gonna like this one.
Oh god, who's this?
Oh god.
Oh fuck, what's that?
Oh god.
Say hello to the stand for this evening.
Oh no.
Born on 2 trails of flame. It's the carriage you saw in that painting. As an enormous burning skull of a beast roars out of the abyss from whence it came, biting down the remnants of the carriage and carrying itself forward, an enormous iron behemoth roaring across the rails. The flames keeping you hemmed on the road. Welcome to the second phase, motherfuckers!
Oh. 1 second, Bill, what's this fucking thing called?
Well, I'll leave that to your imagination for now, but don't worry, you'll find out soon enough.
Can I shut on top of my lungs diplomacy check? What do you want from us?
Fucking crazy chain.
Wait. Alright, okay. I'm just... I've got this, I've got
I
it.
got the diplomacy roll.
Oh god. It's a wasted crit.
I want my revenge.
No, I've got this, Okay. Okay.
You attacked us, dickhead.
A bluff check. Calm down, sir. I am but a simple hand enthusiast. The man who killed you was clearly not a woman.
I'll shout back at him, then fight me one-on-one.
I'll take you all on.
I'm a pacifist.
Fuck you.
We'll see who's the better driver.
Well, we do technically have a woman driver, right? Oof.
Oh yeah.
Take a look.
We're fucked, yeah.
Take a look down, you bunch of fucking curs. See your good intentions.
I mean, I can't really look at all of them.
See him go under my wheels.
I'll have you know I'm good at making things with wheels explode.
Wait, isn't the the kettle bit at the front meant to stop going under the wheels? I mean, it's kind of counterintuitive, isn't it? I don't think he likes me.
Who?
Okay. That begins
I think
the
everyone.
next stage. Right.
Okay. I know.
Okay, this
roll.
begins a new initiative pass.
Thanks, sure stuff. See ya.
I'll roll a praise to see from which metal is the carriage made, or whatever it is made from. Is there like a weak spot or something?
The carriage is made from Morgoth iron. It's an incredibly toxic iron only found in the lower planes of battle.
Does it has a weakness or something?
It's difficult to work. Its main advantage is that it's deeply, deeply poisonous.
Fuck.
Can I pick up Mud's cocoon and throw it at it?
If you wish to commit what is technically fratricide, then go right ahead.
I'm not gonna do that. Alright, so we're keeping the same initiative?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, well, fuck it. I got my silver wave back then with that wee fucking moment lapse, and I guess that's the only thing I can do at this fucking range. So I'm gonna pop lunge and just to keep it active for the future fucking turn. And blam. Fucking shut up, Dinobot. Let me see my roll.
Dinobot is a pile of shit, by the way.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. But for some whatever reason, by the way.
Oh wait, Rhythm's back online.
Is it online?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this shit then.
Yeah, get.
It's just /play.
Be gone, Dino.
There we go.
No.
Is it working? Is it working? You spoke too soon.
More like Begun Gyno.
Give me a second.
Fuck.
There we go.
There we go.
Should work. Wait 1 second. Is Rhythm on really low?
Yeah, you're going to want to put down the volume to about 4%.
Yep, will do.
Make it 3.
Okay, it's not working. Oh no. What are we here?
That's about
Just
right.
to suffer. One time.
Maybe leave and join back in if you can't hear it, Mud.
There we go.
Alright, can you hear it, or is it just me?
Yeah, I can hear it. Join them back in and you can probably hear it, unless you have it muted or something.
Yeah, no, I just said it.
Okay.
Oh fuck that! No, that's a threat.
What's the threat?
19 threat.
Are you threatening me?
Okay. Who you aimed at?
Are we playing fucking Motorhead?
Yeah. I'd like to
we'll
point out.
We're gonna get fucked. Why are we playing Motorhead?
Well, look at. Okay, I'm gonna enhance the size of this thing so you can see that this is in fact literally a Motorhead album cover.
Yeah, I know, but still, like, we shouldn't be playing Motorhead. We're gonna get fucked, like proper.
Why do you think I made sure that we had multiple backups? Oh, we've been listening to Motorhead for like 10 minutes now. I've been playing instrumentals.
No, question is.
I swear to God, if I get fucked for streaming before the Dankula stream tomorrow, I'm gonna fucking.
You can just use my. You can use my YouTube account.
Oh yeah.
bootleg
You can just use my YouTube account, guys. Don't worry.
You can use my YouTube.
Is that an all elaborate plot to get Bill's YouTube channel rolling? I love the way he's laughing.
I'm demonetizing stream right now, by the way, just in case.
What was it meant to begin with? We make fuck all.
You need to just one of those streams on Lemonade's channel.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
no, you'll get more views.
Anyway.
It can go next to his weird stuff about Lola Stein.
Oh, this is a okay ritualist. You can tell that even with the one that this thing is alive, and Duck. Siobhan notices something. This carriage, this train car. It's a herald.
Wait, what?
Are all the fucking heralds?
Notice that the armor of the undead rider is now different. It's more chitinous, it's more sleek, and in amongst the armor you can see the squirming of red worms.
Oh no. Wait, do I recognize who that is?
Well, you know that he's the man that you killed earlier, but what your senses tell you, as a herald yourself, is that you're facing down the Herald of Death.
Oh, brilliant.
No.
Wait, I thought
no,
you said the,
no,
the Herald of Tits.
The old Herald of Death.
Oh, wait, that's dead. Right, cool.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I'm full of useful information.
Wait, they can't. Wait, no. I'm not too dissatisfied that they're dead, considering they like plonked me back in Ireland for like
In any,
10
in any
seconds.
case, I get a 26. Does that does the crit go through?
This is versus the rider or versus the train?
Right. Surely the train's protecting the rider.
The rider's actually riding on top, and he has the chains going from the tusks of the train are going to his wrists.
Alright, yeah, fuck it, rider.
I like this idea that there's like a Jeremy Corbyn sitting on the inside of that. Like a hell version.
Why Jeremy Corbyn?
Because he sits on the floor because the train system is evil or something. I don't know.
Rails are
Train of
theft.
socialism.
Oh my god, I can't believe.
Yeah, but does my crit go through?
Generally, the trains of socialism lead to a gulag.
Okay, let's.
Does it
Okay.
work?
It catch. Okay, let's see if I can counter. Nope. Okay. The beam catches the rider in the chest, and you can see it carve through that shiny new armor of his. And there's a light spray of black Icarus blood that trails down his form. And all you can see is him on top of the train cackling, the flames from the eyes of the train just burning, flames licking up over the form of the steel.
Alright, so the crit confirms then, yeah?
26 will not confirm, but it will hit.
No, well, not well. 36 was the roll. The 19
36
was
total.
the original one. The second roll was
Yeah.
me trying to confirm.
Yeah,
Alright.
the confirmation will fail. Yeah, you'll hit.
Alright, what bonuses am I getting? 1d6 Sonic and shit.
You have +4 from me, but that's about it. You have used all the gold attacks.
Alright, cool. 1d4. Anything for you, Aiden? That's a 1d6 in it. Aiden.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I realized my mic turned off. Yeah, 1d6.
1. There we go. Oh fuck, and the desiccation. I mean the salty boy damage. Fucking poop. There you go, done. So all in all,
When you find out what this thing's called, you're not going to be impressed. By the way, it's what I want.
If it's a shitty joke, I think it'd be perfect.
No, it's just
Trains away from the time.
oh god, can people keep talking just so it drowns out the music, please? Actually,
Bill, I do have
it's
one quick
Dracula
question.
tomorrow.
okay. I'll switch over to something more public domain.
Bill, is this thing allowed to use
Yeah,
its
exactly.
finger? Because if this thing can use its finger, this is not fun.
Excuse me, I do not accept fingers. Don't want another Me Too incident.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Let's see. Where were we?
Phonics. Blah blah blah. So 55 damage overall.
You can see the blood splattering over the surface of the train, and where it touches onto the Morgoth it just soaks directly into it. The flames in the vehicle's eyes burning ever brighter, turning us from a bright red to this flowing molten gold. And where the wound is, the blood ignites, almost like thermite, and burns outwards, sealing itself shut.
Aiden, you're up. Fucking get the holy water. Mum, get the holy water.
Oof, yeah.
Let's do our best to try and obfuscate that sound bite in post. Okay, next up is the train itself.
No, it's Aiden. I'm directing the bridge.
Oh, using directing the in that case, yeah. Aiden, you're up.
Okie dokie. Okay, same thing then, I guess. Got holy water and lightning arrows, so let's go.
You have on 2 attacks, 2 more infusions, but after that you're done.
Oh, wait, what?
On 2 attacks, you have plus 1d8.
Oh, okay. For damage?
Yeah, for damage. And
Okay.
plus four for attack and damage.
Okay. So, wait, in that then, do I do the, like 5d20s plus 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, just we do the bonus to hit after the fact. So just
Okay.
roll the 5d20s. Okay. 4 hits in. What would you be aiming at?
Well, I don't know,
So-
actually.
Hey, to be
Rider
honest,
is harder to hit, like touch attack wise, but it's not as heavily armored. It's easy to hit a train, but denting it is tougher. But overall,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry quite as much as the others because it's made of metal. And you
a
lightning
suggestion: the rider is a lot more deadly than that train.
Right.
powers. Are you sure?
Bill, I know something about the Herald of Famine, and I don't like his pointy mood. I don't like when he gets all pointy. I'm just saying that.
Okay, I guess in that case I'll aim for the rider.
Okay.
In which case, you want me to just roll regular for damage and then try to add everything up? Or what?
Roll the damage normally. I'll do the addition, don't worry.
Does 3 hit or 4?
Let's see. Total of 4 hits.
Okay.
That was a good clutch of rolls.
Did you... Wait, did you say I rolled 2 d8s on this, then? For damage? Is that what Ritualist said?
Oh no, that's on crits.
Oh, okay.
Unless he's doing wait, does Aiden have any of the like supercharged arrows left?
Only two charges are left, but they hit even with regular hits. 1d8 bonus for 2 arrows.
Wait, what?
And plus-
Sorry.
1d8 bonus for 2 arrows.
Yes, thank you, Doug.
Oh, okay, so on 2 of them there is an extra d8.
Okay.
Okay. And then plus 4 from you, right? And then do you want me
Yes.
to not do that now? Okay. And anything else? Or
Okay,
what
got
should I?
the, okay, it's the 1d8
One
plus your strength modifier,
Mm-hmm.
as usual, plus the 2
Yeah.
from your weapon.
Yeah.
Then it's 2d6 lightning
Okay.
on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
And are you using holy water again, or are you just using regular?
Yeah. Well, I might as well use the holy water. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, an extra 2d4 on top of that.
Okay.
And
Okay.
a total additional... And plus 2 on top of that.
And then for 2 of them, the other d8.
What,
And-
what I suggest is what you've got written down now,
Mm-hmm.
copy it,
Yeah.
punch it in, and then just hit up arrow on the
Right.
box and
Okay.
copy it.
And just do that 4 times.
Yep. And roll 2d8. Jesus, I forgot how nasty fucking Gatling archers were. Okay. So as you project towards the rider, a wall of arrows that just sink. To a normal human being, his arm would be near impregnable. You couldn't get through this thing with a mining pick. But the Starbow is a little bit more beefy than most people will ever see in their lives, and these streaking flashes of white light just cut clean through. All the way out, they blast back like shotgun shells, exploding in great gaps of white light like it's white phosphorus. And you can see bursts of burning blood that spatter across the train carriage. And again, that metallic, rasping, shrieking laugh as he just leans back onto the chains that control the train, using them to bear his weight. And you hear the crack of his spine just flexing against the pressure of the chains. He's badly injured. You can see the holes in his armor where you've shot him over and over again, but he's still standing, even as the lightning is coursing through him and arcing up the prongs of the tusks and arcing between them as St. Elmo's fire. That burning plasma that writhes across the steel. Anything else, Aiden?
Oh, I'm gonna switch actually back to at the end. I should have done it in the beginning, but did I have to reapply the holy water to these arrows as a swift action again this turn?
I will say that at the bottom of your quiver is just a pool of holy water.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna switch to the inspired rage, and now everyone will get the bonus for me on morale.
And that's in the turn.
Yep.
Okay. It's Val's turn. Next up, Motorizer. Fuck you, Motorizer is one of Motorhead's best albums. He will stream forward, and as he nears, you just feel its breath. It's like being in a blast furnace. And it's going to pick a target for its baleful gaze. It's going to go after its main competition. Siobhan, I believe you set someone on fire earlier. Time to pay the Reaper.
It was self-defense.
By the way, guys, I have a new art. I think you will love this one.
Ooh, fucking nice.
Fucking paint this on the side of a van. I'm so happy I did this encounter. I put this encounter in here. I'm not gonna lie, the idea to use the Orgasmatron album art was a kind of a last-minute decision, but I feel like it paid off.
That's amazing. That's the fucking thumbnail right there.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
That's the thumbnail to my fucking life. That'll be the most misleading advertisement I've ever seen.
I'm a little mudstone with the stream.
It's going to try and.
Alright.
It's going to use its baleful gaze against Siobhan. Siobhan, could you give me a fort save?
Oh,
Siobhan, don't forget +4 for me.
+4.
Fucking shame!
And it should be +3 for me?
Oh,
Or is it 2?
Okay, I feel better about
2,
this.
yep.
Level 1.
What? Mud, why is there a
Roll.
stream?
Oh wait, ignore the second roll. The rolling the dice thing was just taking a bit.
It's artistic
Okay.
license.
There's this burning sensation deep in the core of your body, and just clenching every fibre of yourself. You're just open your maw and spew forth this stream of molten iron that turns instantaneously to slag as it hits the floor,
Even
belching
with,
out of your body.
and that's with a 30 for it?
That's 30. 30 is you managed to spew it out before it killed you.
Oh. Okay.
What that was a spell that literally fills your lungs with molten metal.
Hey, on the upside, don't forget, Doug has already a hole in his stomach from the last chapter.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Am I forgetting something?
Yeah, no. I'll send you the picture. You'll remember. Continue.
And as a final action this round, Motorizer is going to ram the carriage. Actually, wait, let me double check his movement. Wait, no, sorry. And until he is under his own movement improving effects, he cannot actually get to far enough forward to ram you, so you're safe for this round.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Death Magnetic's turn. That one's a bit cheesier, I must admit. Okay. Okay. He has his right check, he can still control Motorizer. And... okay, thanks to his let me double check his henshin ability. Let's see. How about it? Okay, he is going to use his Power Ballad ability in conjunction with the marching song to improve Motorizer's speed for the next round. So what you see is he rears back, like laying all his weight on the chains, and in a single flex of his shoulders, flicks himself forward, takes one big step, and just lashes the chains. The spikes just rend their way across the train's hide, and it roars, belching smoke and flame from its maw eyes, surging forward, wheels turning, belching flame and smoke out into the atmosphere. And the heat, that cloying, heavy heat that threatened to burn your skin earlier, now smothers your lungs and almost like it's trying to put you out like a candle's flame. And for his last action this round, he uses... yep, I think he's within range. I'll adjust. Okay, Nuka and Ritualist.
Yep.
You see him rear back, go to his... He reaches to his hip, pulls something up, takes aim, and dumps both barrels of a sawn-off shotgun at you.
I want
I
to.
hide behind shield.
Don't worry, Ritualist, I'm factoring in your shield.
How fast are we moving right now?
Let's put it this way. The horses, in all their cracked out speedball taking glory, are going full pelt. You're going easily 40 miles an hour. Probably faster.
How fast is the train going?
It's gaining on you.
So how fast would that be in like move?
Sorry, what was that?
How fast would that be in movement speed?
Oh, the carriage has got a movement speed of 50 per action. It's making full moves. If Duck takes control of the carriage, it can make a run.
So that did just whip a gun out and a pop lunge. Can it happen? Do I get an immediate action when he does that because it's a gun?
Oh yeah, you do have a... Do you have 15-foot reach?
10-foot reach.
You're always 15 feet away. On top of a drone. He doesn't have good cover, but he's still quite high up. So unfortunately, you don't have quite enough reach.
Oh. Fuck it. Fuck it, I'm going for it. Oh no, wait, it's a shotgun. Shotguns, you can't shout back, can you?
It's a scatter gun, so you can counter it, but you can't do like. There are a few maneuvers that don't really make sense to work. But
Well,
discretion.
my manoeuvre's one where. So if I move out of the range of the scatter, does that mean I can avoid it?
yeah, and it's got a 15-foot scatter, so it should be easy.
probably-
Unfortunately, there is a stand in the way.
I'm probably gonna regret this because fucking this has never worked in all the times I've had it, apart from like one of the tiny gingerbread Mannheim during the Harvey Weinstein fight. Fuck it, I'm going for it. 29.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
He has to work
Congratulations.
sometimes.
Nuka, you were lucky. You avoided the crit.
Oh, did I? So
Yeah.
did my manoeuvre go through then?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Thankfully, Richless Shield gives you both pretty significant bonuses.
Fuck it, I'm gonna jump in the train.
Okay, could you roll me a climb check? Because you are technically, like, you're not right next to it. So you'll be jumping off of the carriage onto it.
Can I use my shield to give him a boost? Just push.
Oh no, I'm going
Yes,
straight
but-
up. I'm going straight up. I'm just going to fly up there. I've got a fly speed of 40.
Ah, true.
Yeah. So I'm just floating up there with a twirl and floating a bit. Can you move me up to the top layer, please?
Oh god. Why would you do this?
It's fucking dumb.
Okay, as you move forward. That's five.
Let's keep-
Technically a fight. Is it phrased as a? I think it's a 5-foot step, so it doesn't provoke.
Well, it was part of the dodge maneuver, and
Yeah,
so
it's phrased as a 5-foot step.
I could roll dance again if I need to do that to move through it, but I already moved dance as part
Well,
of the
your
dodge, so-
5-foot step only gets you to here, so.
No, but the maneuver lets me move 10 feet.
Oh, it's 10 feet in the air. Not bad.
Yeah, cool.
I haven't seen the upgraded version of that one.
And fucking, I'm gonna take a fucking swipe at the cunt. That's like 30 odd, I imagine, like, before we factor in another bullshit. I take it that hits with 28 base.
Okay. As he dumps both barrels at you, you can see almost like it's moving in slow motion, a slug followed by a handful of buckshot. It appears as though he's using trench rounds. And seeing an opportunity, you just surge forward, sword in hand, and go cut him. And he's going to try and parry you. And he brings up his hands as if to try and shield himself. But, unbeknownst to you, as he brings his hands up to shield his face, he flourishes his elbow, moving his chain to one side, brings his foot up, steps on it, and the chains running underneath your feet sweep out from under you. Even with your flight, you're knocked off kilter somewhat. It knocks your blade just far enough off course that he can catch it with the chain. He's going to try and bind it and fail. Your blade, you just managed to bring your sword blade back in time to avoid getting it caught in those chains. But he did manage to block your attack. There is no way to overstate the heat emanating from this creature. Both him and the train. It's like standing in a furnace.
Fucking, well, I get 10 heat with fire DR, so I'm hoping that means I can at least stand on, well, float above the fucking thing.
Yeah. Okay, that's his first round. He's got a use of counter. Okay. Let's move with action 2. All that's left is a swift. Okay. He's got some free actions too. As a free action that does not provoke, he will reload a shotgun. Literally, as he parries your sword blade with the chain, he just lays his shotgun across your sword, and it flips open, ejecting the cartridges. Spent shell casings cluttering back into the background. And as he kind of jumps back, trying to give himself some more room, he crams 2 shotgun shells direct into the breach. You can see the brass glinting in the flames. But they don't look normal. There are runes inscribed on each one. Nuka, could you roll me a perception check?
Yep, sure.
Those are the Mark of Coron, the ferryman.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Furthermore, you notice something very interesting. Around his neck is an intricately carved egg-shaped stone.
Oh, I wanted one of them.
And your mind goes back to that nightmare you had. I sacrifice.
Oh god, that was fucking ages ago.
He's the Eggman.
Nope, he is an apostle. He is the apostle of Quran.
Wait, don't they block people?
Yeah, Andy. So, but, I take it that's also in part due to the fact.
I ain't touching that one.
Damn it.
So I take it, and he's the herald of death as well.
Yeah,
That
Quran
makes
is
sense.
dead. Quran is death.
I know. I was about to say.
Quran
By the
is
way,
death.
I rolled
Nice.
a 40. I rolled a 40 on diplomacy, and I'm like, fucking, we've got the herald of famine sitting right with us. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to be doing this.
Just fire some finger guns at him. I think he'll be alright with it. Hey.
A demon, zoom in on Diddley Boy.
When did he become Big Snoke?
Excuse me, it
Just follow it down, Trey.
has activated.
Ooh,
Follow
number
that damn
nines.
train.
A number 9 large.
No, but
Number
seriously,
6 with extra dip.
how does Bone Daddy feel about you picking fights?
Who do you think sent me? You think offered me this?
What?
Let him Trey.
I gave up everything to do this, to come back and take my revenge out of all your hides.
I don't have a hide or a skin, really.
This is bang out of order. Fucking duck. Call up DMX.
That's what I was planning to do.
I'm gonna fucking speak to your manager. This is out of order. You bitch.
Can Nuka get given the middle-aged mum archetype as well? That'd be great.
Can someone get a version? Can I get a version of Nuka where he takes off the helmet? It's not the Prince Valiant haircut anymore. It's like the soccer mom, like short blonde haircut.
I've
You know
realised
the one I'm talking about.
I can edit photos on the fly using
Yeah,
Photoshop.
I am eating currently, so after I finish.
When was the last time I had a picture of my character with a helmet? I don't think there's been any since like the concept imagery.
It has never been made, ever.
Okay, that'll be different. Next turn. Siobhan.
Alright. Okay, babe, I'm going to use my turn to try and contact the Horsemen of Famine.
What? You have reached the voicemail of. Fuck, I can't remember. I can't even pronounce his name. The Horseman of Famine.
Oh, what the fuck?
Please leave a message after the. What?
How the fuck am I just going to voicemail? Oh, this
Roll me
is
your
not
sense
good.
motive.
Alright. Once quick. Oh, never mind. It's not that great. Okay. Okay, it's +4 from Ritualist. Okay, so it's not going to be
And-
too great, but
Yeah, and 2 for me, I guess.
yeah, and +2 onto that.
You went to voicemail awfully fast. You feel like you might be on like a list of numbers that go directly to voicemail.
But I'm like his fucking herald. Why would me?
Roll, if you'd like to try and argue, there's a diplomacy check you could be making.
Fine.
As in theory, he can still hear you because it plays as it's spoken. Also, that sense if you know, telepathy doesn't work like a phone. He's definitely there.
Is there anyone who
just
could...
saying you've gone to voicemail? Is it like beep? You have gone to voicemail.
Well, he is a deity. He can very easily cast a spell that makes his voice sound like a fucking answering machine.
Okay,
Just
is there a question? Is there anyone who can help me with this?
He's DMX, not Biggie Smalls.
Alright, so what happened? Did you get through?
This has to be you and you alone. No help. No help from friend.
Oh,
Fuck, that's actually smelling good.
um,
Fine, what do you want?
the fucking Herald of Death is trying to kill me. What do you know about this?
God damn it, Coron, I thought we squashed the beef. God damn. I'll be right back. I'll go deal with this shit. God fucking damn. You hear the sound of a door being booted open. You hear a distant argument in what appears to be Abyssal.
What the fuck?
You hear the sound of breaking crockery. You hear the sound of a boat being used as a melee weapon. Okay, any other actions this turn, Siobhan?
Okay, I'm going to use Deadly Smoke.
God damn. Every time I look back to it. What, you think using a dead meme will mean that death has no power over you?
Yes. And
It's deadly smoke.
I'm gonna throw a precise bomb that excludes Nuka directly at the Herald of Death. And
Okay.
basically, Deadly Smoke is going to target that damn train. But okay, where
Fuck,
is
that's
it?
why you did this. I can't believe you've done this.
Did you not
Yes,
fuck that
that's-
earlier?
I didn't play San Andreas that much. All I did was go around the city on a bike and bunny hop over buildings.
I just
I was
Okay,
too busy power leveling my bicycle skills to actually do the plot. Okay, roll to confirm. You fucking jammy bastard. A 19, 18, and a 20, you piece of shit.
And
number
they both have
29
the
large.
+4 and +2.
Okay, so, Nuka,
Yep.
as you're fighting this, as you're arguing with this guy,
Oh shit.
a grenade arcs over your shoulder and catches him directly in the face.
So does that crit confirm?
That crit does not confirm, but it does mean it definitely hits. He's actually got a good dexterity because Rise is based on dex.
And
That's why he's using a chain, because I reckon he's got like weapon finesse. Probably makes it
Oh, you've not seen old school
Oh, wait, no,
spike
fuck, that
chain builds.
ignore that
It was a
last
fucking-
one. Bomb damage and 1d6. So that's 22 normal damage and 1 sonic damage.
The flames lick around his body and his head is just turned into the shrieking inferno, like, burning like a... It's the kind of things like you see burning around swamps. Those aberrations. Lost souls. But then the sonic damage just... You see it just curve its way around the armor, following through the little tiny cracks that you couldn't see before, this thin white light highlighting them. And you see the cracks begin to grow.
Looks like he ordered the number 9 large.
I can't believe you've done this.
With extra dip.
You fucking...
I'll end my turn.
It's a BMX.
Can't believe you fucking done this to me.
Big Smoke is like the opposite of Famine.
He's the cause of several.
Yeah.
Yes. His orders are so big in order to starve out the native population.
God damn.
He's the reason all the chicken went to KFC.
You what?
No.
Damn.
How dare he? Don't worry, I think the train has made the needed improvements. Really.
Oh man.
I think now it's like a good representation.
I'm guessing contacting death was like a full round for me, or something like that.
Essentially, commuting is a very taxing process. Otherwise, you'd just be phoning up fucking Famine every 5 minutes.
Hey Lamal.
Famine, I'm a woman now. I can't open this jar. Help. To which DMX replied, -4 strength does not exist anymore. You're just a faggot. You were a pussy before you were a woman, and this hasn't helped your outlook on life.
Famine,
Now he's
please
using it
respond.
as an excuse. Famine's just talking mad shit at all times. Okay. That's your one's turn. Vala.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna keep trying to hit this guy.
It should be noted, the flames are doing damage, but not as much as you'd really... Not as much as it would do to a normal person. The sonic damage, however, is doing quite a bit. Okay. Okay.
And I'm
two-
aiming for the Herald.
That'll be 2 hits.
Okay.
Okay. 6, 8, 9. Okay. You can see the lightning arc through his body. The arrows wedge in his armor, but they don't seem to pierce it. It's more like they shatter against it more than anything else. But the cables attached to them wind around in amongst the chains. You see the lightning just dancing in amongst the iron links, pulsing with purplish plasma. You see that plasma licking over the exposed sections of his armor. The red swimming worms that had been falling from the gaps begin to burst into fizzing lumps of deadened flesh and pour at him. He leans over slightly and just opens his gullet. You see the armor flex open slightly. There's this deluge of red burning worms that fall from his esophagus. It appears that lightning is doing quite a number on him. All that remains on the train is charred worms that just melt away to nothing, being drawn into the iron. Anything else?
I don't think so. No, I'm good. That'll be it.
Okay. Ritualist.
Hey. First of all, can I roll under the deadly boy, make a 5-foot step, so I can have a clear shot at this guy?
Yes, as I believe Deadly Boy flies.
Okay, even better. So I'll just position myself, and as before, I'm going to take 3 shots This time, do I have bonus from Maiden now that's active? For attack? +4 or +2?
+2.
+2, yeah.
+2, okay. And because it's going to be a rapid shot, it's -2. So 3 shots.
Okay, 2 solid hits.
I'm specifically aiming to hit him because you told me that his spine is near breaking it from all the strain in that shot.
You could definitely hear it cracking. I'm not sure that was just gas escaping from between the vertebrae, or if it was actually injury. It's not clear yet.
And
Yeah, 2 of those hit.
plus 1d6 from Maiden.
And the +2 applies to damage as well from that.
+2, okay. Solid.
Okay. Okay. The force bolts catch him in the midsection, doubling him over, making him lean over just in time to catch one directly to the jaw. You see it crack off a huge chunk of the chitinous armor, revealing beneath the slick white bone beneath. The third shot blasts through his cheek, ripping chunks of flesh free of his body.
What is with me just ripping people's cheeks off? This keeps happening.
Will that be all, Ritualist?
Yeah, that's Bill.
Nucker.
Yeet. Alright, I'm gonna pop a... Alright, well, I'm gonna take back Silver Wave. No, actually, I'm gonna get back Ride the Current. And... I'm gonna feint at the dude. Boop. And I'm gonna hit out with Rapid Current. So
Okay, for the folks at home, what does Rapid Current do?
fucking Rapid Current is 3 hits.
Ah, so Steel Flurry strike with the sword.
Yes,
Okay.
but not as strong as Steel Flurry Strike. Steel Flurry Strike is bullshit.
Yeah, you also get Steel Flurry strike way earlier.
You get it in your second tier. This is like 5th tier, you know? Okay. 1, 2.
Those of you at home who know Dreamscar Press know that, yeah, when's that fucking rework happening?
Cool.
Okay. That's 2 threats.
So you want me to roll them twice?
Yep.
Dun. Dun.
You want confirmation. So 2 hits and a crit. Sorry, 1 hit and a crit.
Okay, so that's the first hit, and here's the crit for the second one. So how do I double the damage of that again?
You just roll it again.
Oh, Christ. But I don't factor in the 17 on top of that, yeah?
Yeah, also you don't double up your damage from your maneuver. So how much of that damage is from your maneuver?
The fuck, I don't know. Oh no, I've got it written down. 3d6.
Okay, so ignore the 5 or 5, so take 14 points of damage off that last one.
What's the damage of the last one? Fuck, man, where's my calculator? I fucking hate using this move. I fucking hate using this move. It's so fucking retarded.
Invest in more diverse skills than raw damage, then.
Mate, I've got the most varied fucking maneuver sets fucking all over the place. I've got 2 hits and everything else is a dodge or fucking manoeuvring people about. Alright, so fucking 45, fucking 58. No, it's 58 and.
Half of the fun of this
61.
campaign is just watching Nuka try to do maths.
Oh god, I know, it's fucking nightmarish. Oh, what's 61 minus 17? Somebody do that, I'm shit at doing math in my head.
I'm just going to refuse to do that.
44.
44, so 44. And then I just roll a basic damage. Fucking. 33.
I'll be back in a second.
Good call. Right, so, and there's nothing left for you, Richard, yeah? Regulist.
Uh,
Alright, I'm just going to assume it's just your sonic damage that's left here.
yeah.
Alright, so good. Right, there's the salty damage, there's the fucking Aiden damage. So fucking.
As he tries to bring his hands up to defend himself and try and punch you away, you cut each of his hands once, left and right. And as his guard is open, you just bring your sword around and thrust it into his solar plexus.
It's 204 damage.
Exactly. The rest, laying all his weight on the chain, you take a step forward and just push the sword through him.
Get fucked. To be honest.
Or that'd be all Nuka. Pouring out of its maw.
I will give. I'm going to give an aim assist to Duck as my move action.
Motorizes his turn. Its eyes will flare with that same golden light. And you see just in chunks, the armor is beginning to fall away. And in one fell swoop. That was well timed.
Whoever that was, can we get them and just give them a little handshake?
The carriage seems to float gently up into the air, and in a single movement, the entire structure surges up into a taloned hand, gripping hold of the driver, and a single movement crushes his body and rips him back into the aether from which the train had spawned.
Oh, Nuka's kind of now not on the thing at all.
I was basically I'm floating at about 40 speed a second and just constantly.
40 speed a second.
As that enormous gauntleted hand rips the rider from his perch and drags him shrieking, just cursing your names. And he's swearing he'll be back, only to have the words stumble from his broken jaw in just a mewling shriek as he's pulled back into what appears to be just a gap in existence, with a stench of brimstone in the air as he's pulled through. And that will be the encounter. Alright.
Did you drop
No
anything?
more ballers in this hood.
Did you drop anything?
We'll probably
There is something resting on the floor.
Please tell me you dropped a shotgun.
Please tell me it's like
I
a
go,
small train. Like a little toy train.
I was going to say there, can we get fucking the Heralds of Death shotgun for Duck? But yeah, I'm delicate. Fucking just say to Duck, fucking stop the horses, and I'm just going to float down and I'm going to scoop up what he dropped.
The horses stop with such brevity that they almost jackknife the carriage.
I contact Famine. Was that you, buddy?
You hear the sound of knowing silence. But you know that hand wasn't his. Because he has weird jackal hands. That was, for one, they weren't emaciated enough to be his. They were more like a skeletal hand garbed in armor.
Well, you know what? I hope you whooped his ass good. I'll give you some more Africans. I know you like Famine and those.
Well, there you go. We getting shit out of the Herald of Death. Getting fucked.
And we are not dead.
Can we give this guy a hand?
Also, insult to injury, fucking that he get his ass handed to him by a guy with a skull.
I feel like
With what skull, sir?
I said insult to injury that he get his ass handed to him by a guy with a skull.
You keep cutting out.
Cutting out.
Never mind.
It's
Never
just
mind.
Oh,
like-
it looks like he's killed your internet.
By a gull. With a gull. A seagull.
Discord is so gay. Oh my god. I was saying insult to injury that he get his ass handed to him by a guy wearing a skull.
True.
Wasn't worth my
So what did he drop?
You guys dodged the bullet. Next round, Motorizer would have done some
killed
damage.
twice by us. The real insult to injury is getting killed by us twice.
By Big Smoke as well.
How many times he had to teach you this lesson, old man?
Pretty much.
The
So what did he drop?
Okay, on the floor is a intricately carved, handled shotgun.
Yeet.
Both barrels still smoking. And hanging from a lanyard loop on the grip is a small amulet,
I thought it was going to be like a key card.
still
Okay.
smoking. Same with the barrels.
Alright, well, I take the amulet off it and I throw it to Ritualist. You know, you do your thing. And, alright, I'm just going to say, right, obviously, Duck, you should probably have this if necessary. Or, well, if every one of you uses fucking guns.
Ooh,
But
ooh.
it'll probably be Duck. Should we be using this considering it's got Death's fucking name written on the side of it?
Well, it's smoking and
That's weak.
smoke,
Weak.
so
I'm gonna.
it is weak. It is very weak.
give
It
you
is
out.
very. It is very weak.
Bill, with a natural 20, do I know what amulet is?
The amulet is a daemonic variant of the Bilious Talisman.
What's that in English?
Meaning what?
It's a very, very strong amulet with a daemon bound to it.
Do I know what it does?
Well, for one...
Oh god, is this the Bayonet?
Oof. Last four
Bilious
crazy
Talisman.
ones.
Okay, let's see.
Is this it?
Okay. While wearing the talisman, you gain a +4 bonus to charisma
Oh god,
and are
is this the
constantly
Bayonet?
under foresight. Once per day, you may use commune, find the powerful legend lore, and true strike.
I take this +4. More. I need more.
No. Wait. We need to fucking figure about this because this is bad. By the way, this is really fucking
I
bad.
know it's cursed, but it's like +4.
No.
charisma.
If you fail to save on this, a pit lord, and we get sent to a special area of hell, and we all die. This is a fucking bad item.
Is that?
Is
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 this
that
fucking-
another fucking Berserk reference?
This is it's
The original one
literally
is literally
it's literally fucking a Bayhillet hang, and it will fuck you if you're not careful.
Yes, of course. This is why I have it at 20. I'm not putting it instantly. It's natural 20. Do I know how to safely wear this, or pacify it, or whatever?
Well, it's a tricky one. It's inherently sentient.
Could I have a chat?
Whatever's
with you?
bound it, whatever is bound in this thing is very much alive and very much awake and very much annoyed.
Can I try to speak to it? To maybe know its name and its wishes and desires.
Oh, you may certainly try, but you may not like the answer.
Do I need to roll something, or just need to speak?
Roll the diplomacy check, please. No help from friends.
This is me just speaking. This is not me putting this shit on.
I know.
Right, I know what you how you feel. By the way, when I first read about this thing, I wanted it as well. Like fuck, it's like god tier for a character like me as well. But this is bad, man. It's not even anything you can do. It's literally when the demon decides to drag you, and 1,000 feet around you will get sent to hell, and you will get gang raped by demons.
This particular is demonic in nature. It appears to be some kind of Abaddon-based attempt to recreate the Bilious Talisman.
And it's a bootleg one.
Basically, I speak to it. What is your name and what is your wishes and why I can sense your anger.
Okay, bonus was 36, not bad.
What is
Right, what's your will?
colour?
My will is 9.
Right, put the talisman down. Don't link with the talisman. You're gonna get
I
fucked.
will not put it on. This is just speaking.
You just feel it pulling at, just gently pulling at your throat.
Ooh.
As if like a very light brush of a taloned finger just runs across your skin very gently.
How about we just bury it?
Rick, give me the egg. Rick, give me the egg, because you're gonna. This is going to be one of those things where you're going to find yourself wearing it and you don't know why.
Okay, we'll say, do I want to willfully give egg to Naka or no?
You really don't want to give this up. It's very nice, and it's just your size.
Give you
Right.
I don't know, Naka. And
Right.
not feeling like giving it.
Right. Give me the egg.
Convince me.
All right. I say to fucking Ritualist, give me the egg.
Sing to the egg. See if you can get it on your side.
So
When
does
does
this convince me to give him the egg?
When does the egg hatch?
You don't want to know
Whenever
when-
what's on the opposite side decides to drag us all to the eclipse.
Could someone try and like sleight of hand it out of Ritualist's hand?
You can try many things, but I don't seem to be convinced yet.
All right.
Like- like, just asking.
rolled-
Bill, is sleight of hand an option here?
Egg walls.
You may try. You
But
can attempt it.
they have to roll against Cyberpunk.
Oh fuck!
You just punch Ritualist clear in the jaw.
I'll try then.
I get a 35 on diplomacy. How's that fair up?
I'll try to convince him that I got this.
What do you need for diplomacy? Do you need charisma?
This is my diplomacy
Yeah.
to counter Naka.
Nice.
But Naka, trust me, I got this.
I
You
like
don't?
the way we get like even something close to the one ring and everyone just fucking freaks out.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Look, we should not be using this.
Mine-
Like,
mine.
a +4 charisma
Well-
would be nice, but we will get fucked. This is the fucking sort of shit that Bill dreams of. This is the thing. This is the finger of God item.
Bill has
You know?
been waiting all campaign to use this thing.
Oh, okay, while he's distracted from getting punched in the face, I'll try to
Let's
take
give it
it.
to layman. Let's be
And-
real. Let's
No,
And
no,
no,
you're
what
trying to
not?
diplomacy?
We
Okay.
ain't telling. This is another one of the things we're not telling laymen about. 46. I'm not asking now. I'm telling. Give me the fucking egg. It's
Oh,
going in the
that-
hole. and it's
Is that
staying
the
there.
intimidator role? Is that the
Yes.
intimidator role?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
unless I crit this, I'm just going to give you a look and see. I mean, even with Maxium, I don't think I can outdo you, but I cannot intimidate you. I think I'm pretty much scared more of him, unless the egg gives me some bonus to intimidation, though.
It does. It gives you +2 to intimidate overall because it gives you +4 charisma.
Oh yeah, of course. Now you have power of the egg.
Even holding it gives it to you.
So yeah, so exactly. Now the egg is already fucking influencing you to do shit.
I think I'm scared enough to.
It really seems to you, Richard, just a clawing idea at the back of your mind that Nuka doesn't trust you.
I just give him the saddest look, and I roll bluff to.
After all you've
Why
been
don't you
through.
trust me? Why? I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. Come on, look me in the eyes. Tell me the truth. Why don't you trust me?
Just give me the egg.
Richard, don't give him the egg. You can have. It's your little baby. Do it. Don't sell it.
I hear voices telling me not to give the egg. They sound like oddly mix of robotic and Jimmy Savile.
It's very specific.
Don't.
Do not listen to Jimmy Savile. I know it seems like the right thing to do, but don't listen to Jimmy Savile. You're going to end up
Did,
being
and
a
that's kind
level
of the
dragger
problem.
and you're going to end up committing suicide.
Don't worry, I can fix it.
Okay. So, Bill, as a GM, I'm going to leave this to you. Have they managed to convince me?
One sec, I have one last thing. I have one last thing.
Or am I
to
going to, at last attempt, pull it around my neck? Quickly.
You're feeling hemmed in.
I quickly bluff in. That egg has been affected by deadly smoke, and it's a bomb now.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna
Is
be
it
just
really
the
a
same
lie?
problem. I feel like
No,
that's
but-
worse. I feel like the risk of someone having a foul roll versus exploding an egg that could contain some kind of demon thing.
Exploding it around his neck, however.
It's
Richard,
gonna
can
cause
you roll
us
me
to
a-
lose ritualist.
Ritualist, can you roll me? Could you roll me perception, please, Ritualist?
Yeah, is that egg really a bomb?
Do you think the egg's a
Well,
bomb?
it seems that I'm convinced that. Yeah.
You can see a little
Well,
clock face on the egg.
I throw it in the distance as far away as possible, not to just like throw it there into the fog.
Alright, well, fucking, I'm going over to fucking get the thing, and I'm fucking picking it up.
I
Okay.
grab Naka and pull him out and say, "No, it's a bomb."
No, I'm just going the fuck over there.
Okay. Nuka,
hmm
as you pick up the egg, you feel it slip through your grasp, and it floats there.
It's just floating in front of me.
Everybody get in
And
the
gently, a section of your armor seems to just liquefy. And out in a gap in your chest where the chitin is kind of wrenched apart, a slender, ethereal hand reaches out and grasps it. Thank you, boy.
Hello, Snatch.
And it gently returns to where it was. That will be your first sacrifice. 1 down, 2 to go.
Oh, it's like an
Wait, you saying I get my heart back?
2 more, and I'll give you back your heart.
Oh.
All debts paid.
Oh, by the way,
Slate clean.
by the way, I kind of ate a really old vampire and stuff like that, so you might want to make sure that heart's kind of secure because it's not going to be fun very soon.
I always take very good care of my collateral, boy.
Oh, good stuff.
Very good care. Just keep doing what you're doing. And for a moment there, as you look back, Snatch is there, standing behind you, arm around your shoulders, just a little too close for your comfort. And in a blink, he's gone.
Oh,
Come on, say it with me.
Snatch
bro.
took the
Taxation
egg.
is theft.
Oh, fucker. Did he even get back with my potion?
I don't know. I open my whatever the fuck the Japanese fucking thing you wear over armor is, and I just go down and Snatch, Snatch, did you get him his potion? Snatch.
Check your pockets. You find a shell, like a cartridge. But as you shake it, it sloshes with something.
I rolled for alchemy.
There's a potion in there.
What potion is it?
Appears to be a potion of genders change.
Fucking slug that shit down.
Here's the thing:
Well,
the cartridge is sealed.
How the fuck do I open it then?
Well, it's
Not with it.
a cartridge.
I casually lob it over to fucking.
Are you saying I have to shoot my...
I don't know. Okay.
Hey,
Right.
now.
So it's literally a lot of fucking hell. All right.
It's a shotgun
If
shell.
we're gonna do this, all right. Ritualist, get your surgical. Ritualist, get your surgical
fuck
kit.
it. We're doing it now. We're doing it now. I
It's
load up
petty
that shot. Boom.
No, I know.
Yes,
We're, go-
As
we're
you,
gonna
as
do
you
it.
jump out the shell,
Disconnect and reconnect.
What? What's happening?
as you, I don't know, as you unload the shell, as you pop open the breech, you notice that there's 1 shell left in here already. 1 spent. That much is obvious. It's just an empty casing.
Okay, I'm gonna
But
take
the other
that.
one,
Sorry, I have to disconnect and reconnect. What do I have to do?
oh, don't worry. Just by what the fuck has he done? Do you mean? Okay. Essentially, what's happened is Nuka has inadvertently allowed Lord Snatch to use him as a conduit. So Lord Snatch can interact with the world in an immediate area around Nuka, apparently.
And he has picked up the talisman for himself, or what?
Yes, he has. It appears that he's made use of the extra-dimensional space inside Nuka's body.
Good.
Okay, what was the shell still left in? And I will take that out before
Stuck.
it's stuck.
Hmm.
Well, I'm a gunsmith. Can I not just take that out?
It appears to be physically fused to the barrel.
Wait, are we talking about the death shotgun?
Since I'm a gunsmith, would I know if I fire this thing, will that come out, or?
It doesn't have a fixed hammer on the exterior. It's got an internal hammer. So, and by the looks of things, it only has 1 trigger. So you know that out of shotguns, there's only 1 real thing this could be, and that is a one where you pull a trigger and 1 shell fires, then on a delay the other shell fires. So, and you don't know how this gun is rigged. It might be the right barrel, it might be the left.
Okay,
One
I'm
way
just
to find out.
Okay, I'm just gonna not put in the other shell and fire it up the hill.
All right. Just a second. Like you've kind of lost me here. Are we talking about the death shotgun? Yes.
Yeah.
There's two
Alright,
barrels,
cool.
one of which is
Which-
currently lodged.
Which I'm still holding. Because remember, I was going to ask. I was asking, should we be using this thing? And also, in that case, can you call up DMX and ask him if this shit's cool? Because again, it sounds like DMX and Charon are fucking squabbling.
No, but
And
he's
if
gonna
the
want
two
it
of them
back.
are squabbling, and we have his fucking fancy
He
gun.
can, he can have it back after I shoot myself in the head.
Just take him right back and shoot him.
No,
Just
the
do that
other thing is as
before
well.
Chan kills
Can we
Quinn.
use one of the shotguns we've got that isn't infused with death? You probably
here's the
shouldn't
thing.
shoot.
The potion cartridge, much like Death Shotgun, is not in a standard cartridge size. Specifically, it is a high-density shotgun, meaning it is 4 gauge rather than usual 12. The thing is enormous. It's actually a over-under rather than the usual side-by-side.
All right. I don't think you should be shooting yourself with the shotgun of death.
Look,
It should be noted that a 4 gauge shotgun is large enough that you can fit a holdout pistol inside one of the shells and use it to shoot a gun to another person. Someone did the maths. It is a very, very large shell.
It's a gun,
Alright,
Frank. A gun
okay.
that shoots guns.
okay, like, which
Let's put it this way, you could
that-
conceivably get grenades that use this particular size.
with the alchemy roll I had, which was like a fucking nat 20, would I at least know that if I shot myself with this, I would be okay? Or is it like,
It has got a good chance of repainting the region with your brains.
then how am I gonna fucking drink this thing? Fucking,
Just bite it.
And I don't know why, but it kind of sounds like Snatch wants you to shoot yourself in the face.
I mean,
Just stick it up your ass. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, by the way, because a nat 20 was, I think nat 19 was rolled to identify the shotgun, it's called overkill.
All right. Okay. Here's the plan. All right, Duck, you're gonna get down on all fours. We're gonna stick it at your rectum. I'm gonna get out my baseball bat, right? And I'm gonna fucking pull back, and I'm just gonna swing and smack the back of it as hard as I can.
The shotgun or the cartridge, this is important.
The
I
cartridge.
just,
Okay.
Both.
As you're discussing this, I'm going to use the little boys' room once again. I'll be back momentarily.
Fucking hell! By the time you finish this, I'll be out of fucking cocoon. Jesus Christ.
Well, a lot of weird shit's happening.
Demon, if you don't be, I'll shoot that shell into your cocoon so you can join me in hell.
Nah,
but
I don't have a gender. Dick cheese.
Do you want to be? Do you want robo boobies?
I can't have those.
Who doesn't, to be honest?
Okay, no, but we need to think about this properly. This is the point I was going to get across, right? Famine and death are fighting. So we just kicked the shit out the Herald of Death. We have his shotgun
we
with his
didn't, we
name
didn't.
on it.
We didn't. Remember, it was death that pulled him down.
Yeah, but
It,
still,
it was
the point is, what would Warren Pestilence say if they knew about this shit? Like
Well,
the fucking head. Like what
think
if
about it.
you know what DMX
One
is
sec,
like?
one
What if
second, one
DMX is like, oh my boys enjoying
One second, let's put it
shotgun
this
there,
way.
Sharon.
This isn't Death's shotgun because Death's weapon is bound to the Herald. Like I have like some fucking sack of potato shit that's bound to me.
Oh, that's right.
But this isn't that weapon because I can't physically get that weapon from the Herald.
That's
like-
a good point.
Like my
Cut
shotguns and shit,
open the
they're just
cartridge
shit that I own.
And just drink
I'm
it. I don't
pretty
give a
sure
fuck.
that it was fucking sturdy or some shit.
Still does say his name on it though. We could call DMX up and check. Yeah, I mean, what if he gets pissed off with it? What, you using a death weapon?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, fine. Bill, contact DMX. Is it okay if I can use the shotgun, baby?
There is no reply.
Oh god, he's still unconscious for the boat.
I'm pretty sure DMX won. Otherwise, we'd still be fighting that guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, famine could kick the shit out of death.
well, I mean, we're still here, aren't we? But, okay. Is there actually any way to open this cartridge other?
It is sealed. You suspect via magical means. The only way to use it is via the shotgun.
Could I not just dispel magic?
If you use Dispel Magic, you risk ruining the potion.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck it, plan A. Alright, Duck, get down on your knees and fucking I'm gonna put the shell in, I'm gonna unload it into your head. Ritualist, you be right on the side with your scalpel kit to just clean up the mess.
Okay, and I just want to state that the shotgun was fired off the side, so the slug in it is gone.
Yes. You fired it, and it put a hole in a nearby hill. But there's no recoil. You notice that? Firing it is a very bizarre sensation.
I'm gonna.
Alright, okay, before we do this, alright, Duck, get next to me then. No. we'll get ready.
Okay, I'll have that big smoke here for support.
I'd like to use the act of me shooting Duck in the head as an aid another action to get plus 11 to whatever the fuck is going to come for this.
Oh, don't worry. It's a fairly simple roll. Okay, so you're gonna shoot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Duck.
Hmm?
Roll a 1d2.
Oh, yeah.
Odds or evens?
Okay.
Call it. Call that coin flip, boy.
Even.
Roll it.
Okay, 1d2. Fucking hell. Oh,
Such R1d2.
sorry. Oh, fuck. This does not do. Not this.
Well, the effect is the same, I'm afraid.
it lands on its side.
Oh, wait. I said even, yeah?
Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
Bazinga!
But you did roll an odd first there.
I mean, I
Tell you what,
did.
blank slate, roll it again.
Oh, god damn it.
Best of three, I suppose.
Hey, nice one, Duck.
The sensation of being shot in the mouth with a liquid cartridge is unpleasant and somewhat demeaning.
No, for fuck's sake.
Imagine, if you will. Well, I think you can imagine what, if you will.
Yeah, no need to go into detail.
Yeah, we'll fade to black on that particular one. As the rather violent physical change takes place, with a noise that I can only describe as a room full of balsa wood furniture being dropped off a cliff. As Siobhan's bones rearrange, stretch, and warp. And there's a distinct smell of an endocrine system being rearranged. As we have once again Seamus.
Bazinga. You can't see the salute, but there's a salute to the Bazinga.
Moving heads.
Okay,
wait, isn't it?
because my voice was cutting the whole time, I have no idea what happened. And why Seamus now again? I'll just assume you shot.
I shot myself.
His
We
vagina
shot,
out and
we shot me in the head and good again.
Sorry, is the fire still there?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
It's actually marking a trail.
Let's go to where it goes.
Yeah, also, I think I kind of want to check first.
Yeah.
What,
We got
just do
31 in
quick?
that. He'll check that ritualist. Is Duck okay?
Okay.
Was different.
Appears to be back to normal.
Nah. Did I get hurt? Oh, wait.
There are some minor side effects, however. Nothing that wouldn't happen with age anyway.
Am I picking up anything on the loyalty skin?
What No. What side effects are these? Side effects.
Oh.
Well, let's put it this way. Look on the bright side. Your wife back home probably won't find out. Let's just hope she wasn't much of a size queen. If she does.
Do-do-do-do.
It's not even enough to be like crippling, it's just enough to be annoying. Laughing Lord Snatch.wav.
Well, you know.
And it's just the Mac tonight, like video sped up.
Well, you know what? Maybe she'll be happy that I can bring home the deadly boy with me then.
Deadly Bull has no weaknesses.
Well, in any case, fuck it. I just hand duck the shotgun. There you go.
Yeet.
Overkill has evolved into overcompensator.
Somehow I knew when I met you, Duck, one day it would lead to you being on the ground with me with a shotgun in your mouth.
Well, that's
funny
not
how
what
things
Richard
That's very descriptive.
depicted.
Alright,
Oh,
well, in any
no.
case.
I should have think. Oh god! So much more dire than I thought it was going to be.
Let's get back in the fucking trail and
I'm
head to
putting
the
11
spooky
into
house.
this.
Put that on my fucking t-shirt.
It's just a whole fucking gun. Regulus is just fully sealed.
Now we're going to follow.
He has a
Shielding his
strength
eyes
of-
from this
He has like
display.
a +8 strength modifier. If he actually put his weight into it, that shotgun would fire. Like, the actual shotgun itself would fire out of her mouth. Like the entire thing would just pass through her.
Alright, onward to the spooky house. Let's go.
Okay.
I remember that film Spooky House. I just remember a fat kid dancing about, a fat black kid dancing about in a glow-in-the-dark skeleton outfit.
What?
What?
Spooky House. It was a film.
I ain't even gonna ask
Yeah,
because I don't want to know.
Now we're going to follow these tracks to follow the damn train.
Oh,
Okay. Sorry. As you move through the mist, there's a bizarre light ahead. And there's a sweet smell in the air. Like, almost like boiled sweets or something similar. It's almost like a May tree blooming. As you break through the fog, you find yourself bizarrely in like a clearing outside a house, a fairly large, not quite a manor, but a comfortable place, clearly a well-kept home. And the light here is just warm and welcoming. Throw yourselves down. Should be able to see, right?
No. Oh, well, after we put ourselves down, maybe. Fuck.
Hey, 1 minute. Don't throw yourselves down willy-nilly, I'll put yourselves down. Okay, let's go with Duck first.
Where should we put ourselves down?
Okay, you should be able to see through this guy. Alright,
Oh, fuck me. Alan Rickman was in Spooky House.
Bottom left, top left.
Okay, now can you see?
Yeah.
Hell, oh, that's
Okay,
pretty
yeah.
cool. I like the effect.
This is advanced Fog of War. I've
Oh, I
done
like
some
that.
upgrades. How did you...
This is awesome.
Yeah, I've been doing some upgrades. Don't move yet, I've got to set some settings.
Oh, fair enough.
Look at those production values.
Oh no, I've lost my character.
This thing that was completely within the game already, and I just never got around to learning.
I guess I can update this. That's gonna be fun.
So, Mud, if you're in there, could you fucking just shit out some drones outside the cocoon and just get them to carry you about? You know?
Like I'm not sure if that's. I mean, I don't know. Give me a second. Let me just sort out what's going on. I'm a bit. I'll just wait outside. Fuck it. I'll just go have a nap.
By the way, Bill, how am I feeling on the whole corruption front at the moment?
Nothing that isn't dwarfed by the weight of this place. Though here it's actually quite nice. It's calm.
I'll just keep the old one for now.
It's about the nicest place you've been. By a good margin, in fact.
Oh, I don't remember how to.
You just drew. Hang on.
This thing's such a pain.
Everything here is fairly well lit. It's like it's early morning. Everything's almost idyllic. The lawn is green and lush. All the plants are thriving. And looking back, you can see that wall of mist. You can see the things moving within it. But it cuts off at the boundary of the house. As if the property itself were protected.
Can I move you?
You should be able to just drop in Mark 3.
No, give me no. I lost my.
Down
give me a
my
second.
butt.
I'll try and upload an Sprite file as a PNG because I'm disabled. Wait, Mogbot died.
She's standing. Wire to hand.
He died. Don't insult his memory.
You'll make him better, stronger, faster,
He died hard
She's regularly
Brexit.
then.
more conservative.
For the county of North East Somerset. Let's do it.
Okay, I think everyone should be set up.
I'm going to go up and knock on the door. Times may change, but standards must remain.
Did I hear the word remain?
I'm sorry, but I know it's too soon.
I'm triggered. That's it.
Double check.
Knuckle Debunk is coming
The
out.
door will slowly creak open.
Oh, is it spooky in here, man?
I am right beside you.
Everything is... It's fairly dim in here, but you can just see the light from outside. Just cascading through. As you look around the room, it's festooned with bizarre trinkets and bauble.
I'll cast what is it? Flare to put some light in the room, I guess.
Okay. You send a little flare out, catch it in your own hand, and just this little dancing, like sparking red light in your hands. This
Is
place
there anybody
like-
out there? Is there anyone at home?
This little foyer has two large cabinets, both of which are festooned with bizarre little odds and ends from all over the place, different countries, different locales and places and times. And hanging on the wall are these like large taxidermy beasts. One's a tiger, another a wolf. Hung above the doorway itself is what appears to be a sawfish, like beak, for lack of a better term. The spikes jutting out to either side.
Mate, that's a good weapon. Let's take it.
Well, I was going to say that maybe we should go in and see if there's anybody here we can talk to first before we start looting the house.
Yeah.
Or do you guys want to just loot the house?
The trinkets are in a well-kept like glass cabinet with a locked front, but inside you can see things like a stone scarab from Assyria, You can see Ulfan knives and amulets. You can see a amulet of the God Claw from down in southern Chiliax. And even further afield, you see a tiny, intricately carved, what appears to be like a snuff box with Chanja designs upon it.
I've had enough snuff.
Yeah, I was about to say as well. Off snuff. Christ.
It's just, and at the bottom of one of them, it appears to be a box. Some description, fairly well lined leather. Its opposite, on the other side of the room, is a similar box, but it is a more crude brown paper and card design, and it lays open. There's a gap where some kind of tool wants to lay. Similar, looks like a pair of pliers or something very similar, but it is absent.
So, Mystery Gang, what do you think? Do we start taking shit now, or do we see what's happening?
Wait, who's Scooby?
Let me. Okay, how much can we? We can't really see that well, then, right?
It's a bit dim. You can see the light is coming in from outside, but the door's only halfway open.
Okay, then.
Is it supernatural darkness?
Yeah.
No, it's completely normal.
Alright, so I can see it perfectly fine then.
Yeah, if you switch to dark vision, you can see it, albeit you can see in black and white, because dark vision is usually in black and white.
Oh, I'll put the night vision goggles on too, I guess. And then I'll use a sift, I guess, to see if there's anything that like pops out as.
Okay. The brown paper box on the left-hand side of the room appears to be from some kind of cattle tool, normally used to rip nails out of the hooves of horses when they're being reshod. The right-hand side, the ornate box, appears to be of Osirian design as well, and is quite well kept. It's not locked, but it has a small latch on the front. The cabinets are locked, but they have glass fronts, so if you were to brute force it, it would be a simple matter. However, unlocking them wouldn't be that much more difficult either. They're fairly simple locks. They're not really meant to stand up to attempts at theft. They're more just to keep the sort of locks you use to keep the grubby mitts of children off of expensive or fragile things.
Rachel,
you do notice one interesting thing. At the pillars in the room, all four of them, at the top of each is a rune. Both of the ones on the left-hand side bear an Algi's rune. Both of the ones on the right bear an Othala rune. The bottommost ones are both inverted. Top both ones are both normally arranged.
Huh. And what are those runes? What do they do?
Well, Algi's is a rune associated with life.
Huh.
That much you know by hand. Othala's a little bit more obscure. Othala essentially translates to estate or heritage.
Fair enough. I'm going to head through to the next room.
Okay. I'm not sure how you managed to get through that door. It was meant to be locked.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was a locked door. Fucking get out! I'd rearrange things if they weren't hard baked into the map.
I would say I use disabled device, but I think we have one part of that equation here on.
Let's just say you are a disabled device.
The penis.
Oh,
Mod, how dare you? You know what? No. I'm
My
going
brain
back.
may be
I'm-
dim,
I'm-
but my brain.
No, I'm going back. I'm going back to the cocoon, and I'm going to use disable device on Mod.
God, technically you can do that.
Yeah.
Do it, faggot.
Yeah. You know what? I am. And I'm not going to include Ritualist or Aiden's bonus.
Nice. What do I roll against it, or is it just a no? Is that just a no?
Roll your disable device.
Oh, that. Oh, duck. Oh, sweetie.
Just
Savile just pops out and smacks you across the face before squeezing a hatch.
just remember, I have my defensive.
Oh!
Oh no!
Yeah, we're going on a trip to the only 4 fucking perils chart. Roll 1d100, bitch.
Fuck you! I'm taking you with me, baby.
This is where we accidentally summon a Balor.
Remember when we were gonna be sensible? Oh,
That's a perils roll. Roll 1d100.
oh.
You rolled the.
It's
Mod,
happening!
you rolled the
It's
wrong thing.
happening!
Close the
Well
door.
done.
Close the door.
Well done.
Yeah, close the door.
Oh god!
Close the fucking
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Balrog!
I hope you're happy, Duck.
And we'll leave it there for the week.
Hey,
Hey,
no.
I'm happy.
look,
We're
look,
leaving it there for the week because I don't have a Balrog image ready.
Nuka, I just want to say,
I'll get
let's
you
finally
Balrog
give
now,
Monster
just-
Demon
just
credit
like
for
it.
something he's done.
91 grand possession. You roll literally the minimum roll required for the grand possession, which is literally Bloodthirster. This is the worst possible roll you could have made.
Let me do a
This
little
is
bow.
worse than complete. This is actually worse than complete bodily annihilation.
Just
Yep,
bow.
that's the one.
Recording chart's pretty nasty.
Yep.
Okay, so this possession thing, I'm assuming.
Awesome. We'll find out next week exactly what it means.
Yeah, so I'll have to
Oh, no.
convert it to Pathfinder. So.
Yeah. Also, I'll need to find artwork for it. But I hope everyone at home's enjoyed themselves this week. And we hope to see you all next week when we get to see the royal ass reaming that happens to the party as they try and hunker down inside a nearly unknown mansion, try and evade the Balrog that has now erupted out of the fucking dark.
I would just like to say though, out of
Right.
the disabled device thing, I mean, I got the highest number, so I think that's the most.
I
Is that a
look,
Balrog or a Balor?
Monster Demon, you got a critical fail though.
It's
gotta
that thing from Lord of the Rings, you know, which